Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Two of Annihilation, as game mastered by Kashka from Mischief of Mice.
Howdy.
Shall we do introductions, and then we'll do the summary again?
Sure.
Let's start off with Kashka, the GM.
I haven't killed anybody yet.
That's what this episode is for.
Final episode for Ulfgar.
Indeed. Nerevar will not be joining us today. He had a previous commitment. So we'll be moving on without him. He's going to be... I don't know, Kashka is going to tell us what he's going to be doing. Flippy, of course, is an NPC bird that has been brought along with us. And Callisto.
I'm a half druid. No, I'm sorry, half elf druid. I can't do it every time.
I think it's perfect, though. A half druid elf. Why not? And then we've got Lissa.
That's me. I'm a lizard folk barbarian. I don't know what my deal is this morning. Lizard folk barbarian. I like to smash and eat things and rip arms off of little things.
So don't be short.
Ulfgar is a little thing.
Yeah. And I'm playing Ulfgar Holderheck, the dwarven bard sausage, who will be today's bait. Yeah. So allow me to read the recap, and then I'll pass it off to Kashka here. I'm skipping the first paragraph because that pretty much tells you everything we've already done as far as the setting. But our party has traveled through parts of the jungle and have so far survived claiming a lost item from a Terra folk nest, losing their guide, a few goblin attacks, running through a trapped temple, being forcefully conscripted into a military unit, meeting a new guide, and making new friends, a T-Rex attack, and Nanny Pupu, which is misspelled, by the way, but oh well. Sent on an errand to rid Nanny of the Terra folk in the area. In exchange for information, the party finds the nest. A quick peek to scout the situation then leads to a dwarf being between a rock and a hard place. Will they survive the Terra folk alarm? We shall see. And there you go, Kashka. It's all yours.
Now I'm kind of curious how you spelled.
I spelled it P-O-O, P-O-O.
Oh, okay, so it's like the scatological nanny poo poo. Okay, gotcha. Fair enough. All right, yeah. So I think most of the group is at the top of this chimney. So after meeting up with Nanny Poo Poo, she kind of gave you a little side quest, as Valen said, exchanging info for clearing out some Terra folk that have been annoying her. So you guys ventured off kind of towards the lip of the plateau and found a kind of downward tunnel or chimney, which Ulfgar decided to shuffle down. He did the dwarf shuffle and shuffled his way down the chimney, and kind of scouted out the area, did a little quick head count of the Terra folk, saw some junk in the corner of their cave, and then I think you were. And I forget what the motivation for you to go back up was. Were you just going back up to kind of tell everybody what you'd seen?
Yes, because there was absolutely no cover. I was standing out in the open, up against a wall, but I was standing out in the open, and I had fortunately not been spotted yet at the time. And I was like, there's no cover. I can't have everybody come down after, because we can't hide behind anything and launch a surprise attack. Instead, it's just... they eat us one by one as we come down. So I thought it was a bad idea.
I think we had one land on the right at the entrance to the cave too. So
and it looked like it was just one opening, one large entrance, and so I was gonna try and go up and try and discuss our options, because it seemed like they would have the tactical superiority of being able to pick us up and drop us to our death. So I don't really know. Either way...
And then you rolled a mediocre stealth check.
Well, it was like the fourth one in a row or something. Yeah, there it is. It's still in chat. It was a 12.
Yeah.
Considering the previous one was a nat 20, that Yeah.
I know. You got down the chimney completely silently, but you were
On the way back up, I kicked some stones.
shadow in the night.
Uh,
But yeah, then when you tried to kick your way back up again, that's when things started kind of falling apart and yeah,
Literally.
lower end of the roll there.
I had tugged on the rope, and I think the rope was being pulled up. I don't know.
So well, let's check in with the group at the top and see what they're doing about this. Are you guys are you why is that not scrolling? Are you guys pulling Ulfgar up or
Sure.
Yeah, I had started pulling him up when he pulled the rope.
Yeah, I think there was some sarcasm whether or not they should, and then they decided that they would anyway.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna reload my Roll20 because the scroll bar is missing from character sheets, which is not super helpful, but maybe I can coax it into returning. So you're so you're kind of going back up this chimney, your little feet at the bottom of the chimney kind of, well, I don't know if they're kicking, but anyway,
Definitely kicking with that stealth roll. Kicking.
You can't help but give a kick because I think as you disappeared up into the chimney as well, you were please save my no, did you not? Oh. You were you'd seen actually one of the Terra folk as well seemed to be looking at you a little bit. So that was kind of the last thing that you saw as you disappeared up the chimney.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd totally been spotted or if one thought they might have seen something or what. But either way, I'm still trying to sneak my way back up and collect the rope as I go.
Sure. Okay. Let me just check their passive perception. That's what I. Okay, so so as you're heading back up the chimney,
Does this make me a chimney sweep?
you are very city at this point. You hear some commotion beneath you. But that's kind of
if I
all you
could
can
look
tell what's
down, I
going on.
would, but I don't think I can in this narrow passageway.
You really can't. You're probably you and Valley are probably about equally wide. I think Callisto's probably a bit more slender, but you're about as wide as the chimney. So yeah, there's no sneaking looks past that. So yeah, you hear a bunch of commotion beneath you. Are you going to do anything different or keep going up there or
Keep going up.
okay.
Everybody's gonna yell down the hole, "Suck it in, so we can put you up faster."
Believe me, he's sucking it in right now. He might even be
okay.
letting a little bit out, so yeah.
I rushed in to help Valia bring him up faster.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to within a fraction of a minute, you're able to kind of scramble and pull Ulfgar up out of this chimney.
All right. He quickly makes a motion to be quiet and stays covering the chimney so as not to let light back down there at the moment. He doesn't want anything thinking that, potentially they've escaped. I don't know. Did you want to continue describing or?
Let's see. When was the last perception check? Oh, okay. That was when you found the tunnel down.
Mm-hmm.
Could you maybe make some fresh perception checks for me here? There's obviously some activity going on, and I kind of want to see how much you're able to glean from that. Oh, yeah, very nice.
Boom.
Okay. So you hear the core of Terra folk on the cliff edge, kind of not too far from where you're at. because I think that tunnel is it's about 70 feet back from the edge of the cliff, for this plateau that goes down to the jungle floor. And you hear kind of the cawing or the screeching actually of Terra folk, from kind of the distance, and it's fairly obvious that it's coming from that cave.
Okay. So, Ulfgar at this point would say, I think I've been spotted. There's no cover down there. It's just a big open cave and an opening on the side. They could be flying up to us shortly. Should we go down and be attacked one by one, or shall we take cover? I don't know what to do in this situation. They might be upon us any moment.
Well, we don't want to be in the open. It might be better to get ourselves into the cave.
Yeah, we may have to go in. We're pretty out. We're pretty big targets just hanging out here.
You are in like a fairly kind of grassy area. I think I'd describe the grass as being about knee high. It's kind of this open area on the plateau. That's how you're able to spot the tunnel down fairly easily.
Is there any cover up on the plateau, like nearby?
Yeah, I mean there are a few kind of scrabbly trees. It's quite windy up there though, so it isn't. You don't see any kind of like clusters of trees or anything like that. They're all kind of fairly low height-wise and don't have like big canopies or anything like that. They're pretty scrabbly looking.
All right.
Yeah, I think our best bet is probably we're gonna have to go down and fight them in the tunnel. At least that way we can probably bottleneck them in to the hall. The entrance area.
Well, we go down. We're not coming back up. Not easily, at least. We have to leave the rope. We'll have to travel down the side of down the chimney edge. We have nothing to attach it to.
Nirvar says, I'll stay at the top and hold the rope.
Well, there's our anchor. Hopefully he doesn't get swept away by a Terra folk.
All right. I'll go down first. If we get swarmed at the entrance, I'll push them back as best I can, and then the rest of you can just pile in on top.
Before you head down, Nirvar asks if any of you have climbing gear.
I don't think so, unless it's in an explorer pack.
No, I don't think it is. No,
I don't think it is either.
I don't think we
rope.
picked any up. Yeah. No.
Let me just check Tobias's character sheet, see if he has. Okay. Right. He was kind of hoping that you'd have a climbing, python. Python? You know what I mean? The big pegs that he could. But anyway. No, he and Eric are going to hold on to the rope at the top.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I don't know if he has anything that he could use in its place. I know that he has the ability to move some dirt and or stone. I don't know if that would take some time, but...
Yep, no worries.
Yeah, I don't have anything with me, though.
Okay.
All right. So I start going back down as quickly as I can, but also making sure to stay close to whoever the second person is so that we can all be close together.
You sure you want to go first? I mean, I think I have more HP than you if you want me to go first, but...
I was just thinking of clearing them back if they're at the base. I have my ability to push them. So that
you could talk them to death. That'll get them to the entrance.
I could do that as well. Yes, you're going first. Go on.
I'll go first. I'll laugh and I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll bring up the rear.
Are you gonna turn into a spider or something?
Oh.
I'm going down head first, though. I'm not going feet first.
Oh boy. Okay.
Turn into a crocagator.
Okay, so I I think just athletics check for the climb down. It's not particularly high DC because you've got. Well, there you go, natural 20.
You sure an acrobatics check wouldn't be slightly more appropriate?
I think athletics is fine.
Like a climbing. But no, I mean, you see Valia kind of go in head first, and actually for a glimpse, she looks very much like an alligator going into this hole. All fours and head down first.
Wait, you're going head first?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't think about it, but I should have had my spear out in front of me, but that's fine.
Oh no, I kind of assumed that you were actually.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Head first, spear, pointy things first.
Teeth.
As you're
Best
going
teeth
head,
claws.
as you're going head first, he would probably say, "There's a slight drop at the bottom."
It's okay. It won't hurt me.
Just make sure to land on one of their heads.
It's exactly what I'll be looking for as soon as I see the bottom. Is see if there's anybody close to where I can just drop on them.
Okay. All right. Let's move.
Surely they saw your little feet dangling. They're gonna come look at that hole.
Let's move
Callisto, are you
guys
coming as well?
over here?
Yes, I'm right behind you.
All right.
And no, I didn't turn into anything.
Okay. Oh, what about Dragonbait and Artis?
Oh yeah.
They have stayed. Actually, they haven't been with you guys for this whole thing.
Yeah, they stayed. They didn't want to come with us.
They're staying with Nanny Pupu.
They stayed
Rocks.
actually further back than that. They haven't. They weren't there to talk to Nanny Pupu at all.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's right. They were where we were. Where we had to climb around. They kind of hung out there. They said they'd wait there.
Okay. I totally forgot that then, and we just started going off on another adventure.
Yep.
So let me start.
Let me,
I should have just done this. Like,
Get rid of these
I
two.
don't know why I didn't do that.
Zoom out a bit. Oh no, you're drawing stuff.
I drew stuff, and I don't know why I did it like this because it was done. But I drew it on the GM layer because I was gonna like feel like, ooh, look at this. But then it's just a pain in the neck to
Get
move.
rid of Nanny Pupu as well.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
Alright,
Oh
so,
man.
so you kind of see this back here. This is the chimney that you're dropping out of.
This
That might,
here?
yeah, that there.
Okay.
That might be like a little on the small side, but you can kind of see like, you know, do this. Like this bit over here is the entrance.
I'm not seeing
to
your
the-
pings.
I was measuring. Sorry. Oh, you know what helps if I measure on this bit over here?
Ah,
That's the cave entrance.
okay.
So it's this kind of long triangle shape. And then we've got the circle in the back. That's the bottom of the chimney that you're currently kind of climbing down.
Mhm.
And then the massive amount of squiggles is all the junk that you saw in the back corner of the cave. So
The stuff here.
yeah, exactly. And Apple, don't yell at me for the drawing, okay? So yeah, that stuff there is this is all the junk. So guys are kind of squeezing down the chimney there.
Okay, so we've effectively split the party into 3 groups. Oh.
Hey, party splitting.
Let's split up and search for clues. do, do, do.
So and actually one of these guys is over here because he did see Ulfgar disappearing up the chimney. He maybe back a little bit. There we go. So he's there. So Valia, as your head kind of sticks out the bottom of the tunnel, this is what you can see. You can see a whole bunch of them over by the cave entrance. One of them quite obviously just landed. He's kind of just tucking his wings up, you know. And then this guy is the one that saw and came to kind of check it out. And they're fairly their state is fairly kind of like excited. This guy's obviously communicated to the rest of his group that something's going on, and they're all kind of agitated.
Okay. I see him and I just take a deep breath. I'm just going to drop down and hopefully I can spike him in the face.
Okay. He is kind of waiting for you, so he is going to take a claw attack at you as you drop down.
Shoot. Yeah, he actually hits me.
9.
Yeah, 23 kind of hits everybody right now.
So he does 7 damage to you with his claws as you kind of drop down from the ceiling. He's there waiting for you and just kind of claws at you.
I'm going to swipe at him with my spear.
Okay. And then, alright, so actually let's do some turn orders, but I'm going to, I'm just going to add it kind of manually because, if I can figure out how to do this, because, we are kind of, we're doing it in a specific order. So, Terra, and, nope, not that. Oh, yeah. So, okay, so yep, Terrafolk. So I'm just going in there because this is kind of it's kind of a manual turn order because you're coming down the chimney in a specific order.
Okay.
And then actually Ulfgar, you're going to be really? Why did I reset all that? Okay, fine, whatever. Just gonna add everybody, and then we'll do this.
Okay.
Callisto, are you going last, or is Ulfgar?
Yeah, I'm last.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so this is kind of the order that we're going in.
Sounds
All right.
good.
So Valia, do you want to... Oh, yep, you rolled a 15 to hit him. And that definitely hits.
Here, have your 7 points back.
Okay. He takes kind of a chunk. Take kind of a chunk out of him with your javelin. Skewer him pretty good. But he's still kicking.
Yeah, these are the adults. We're not at the retirement community tower. So.
Alright, I'm fully out, right? And whenever
Yeah.
I swipe down, okay. I guess at this point, it's just, you guys need to hurry and get down here. There's a lot. And I guess, we haven't started initiative. Can I go ahead and go into rage?
Yeah. Yep. For sure.
I guess I'll swipe at him again until they get down here.
Okay. All right. Yep. Yeah. I think like one more action, and then Ulfgar will be right behind you. I assume you're kind of like stepping out from underneath the chimney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
I missed him.
There goes
Yeah.
my soft landing.
All right. So Ulfgar, you see when you drop out the bottom of the chimney, are you just dropping out, or are you kind of?
Well, I drop out, and if there's something to attack right there, then I do.
Okay. Then yeah, go for it.
All right, so I'll drop out. I'll actually move forward so that there's a little bit more space. And I think I'd have to in order to reach him anyway. And then, I guess I'll just go with a rapier attack. 15.
That hits.
All right, and then, boop. Ooh, 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. He's looking a bit stabbed. He's definitely kind of injured and bloodied, you might say.
And as soon as Callisto comes out, I want to use my bonus action because I know I can use it as a reaction, but I want to just use my bonus reaction for Featherfall on the three of us.
Okay. He is, I think, gonna get a an attack again, this Terrafolk, and actually these guys are going to kind of move up behind, probably before Callisto has a chance to exit. So this guy's actually kind of starting to not feel so good. He's really wishing that that he hadn't. But he's going to claw Alyssa again. Does that hit?
Yes.
And he does another 7 points. Is that fair? Yeah, okay. Just checking. So he does another 7 points of slashing damage to you.
Ouch. Oh, but that's halved because she's raging. Right.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah. Half damage.
Okay. And then Callisto, you can kind of wiggle your way out of the bottom of the tunnel, drop down to the floor, and this is what you see before you.
And y'all have advantage on melee attacks also.
Oh, nice.
How far do we have to be from you?
5 feet. Within 5 feet of me.
Okay. Nice.
Now, do I have room to? Well, if I do something, am I going to hit the other two? I was going to use my whip.
The whip is a reach weapon, right?
Yes.
Can you use reach weapons past people?
I don't know.
We'll say you can, but it's going to be kind of a disadvantage. So
I think it's actually a spell attack, but I could be wrong on that. I don't know the
whip?
stats on it.
Oh, the whip?
Oh, yeah, because it's a spell. Sorry, I was thinking it was an actual whip.
Yeah.
No,
No, it's a.
Yeah, then I agree. Then feel free to thorn whip away. Oh,
I didn't do anything.
Oh, double whiffs. Oh dear. Okay.
Okay. And you find actually, Callisto, because it's getting quite cramped in the back of this cave, that you're standing on all of this stuff. And as you take a look around, you swear you see, like, in amongst all the junk back here, you swear you saw, like, an arm sticking out. Like a human-ish looking arm sticking out.
Nerevar's friend. Oh dear.
Well, I probably don't have time to look, but do I notice whether it's dead looking or not?
It does look like, and the flesh is very the skin tone is very pallid looking. It does not look alive. If it is alive, then it's, it's seen much better days.
Well, then I kind of say pardon me a little bit.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm dancing on your corpse.
Alright, so then it's back to the top of the round, I think. We've got Callisto just doing the thorn whip, so then we're back up to Mr. Terrafolk here. And he's gonna try and claw at Valiant again.
Dang.
Yep.
They're pretty good at this.
It's a good thing that you're getting the rage stuff going on.
He does 6 damage. And then you
Just
feel free
3.
to hit him back.
Okay. I am going to actually claw him this time. I'm gonna bite him.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Valia.
Nope. Maybe it's he's clawed your face a little and you got some blood in your eyes or something. But that does not hit.
By the way, just ignore my 10 up here. That's just a round reminder for how long my spell lasts.
Can I use my luck?
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Okay, so Lady Luck doesn't like me today, so
You have,
Don't you give
and
yourself
you can still attack him again? Or no?
no.
Okay.
I think that's level 5. She gets her second
Oh,
attack.
alright. Almost.
Yeah, almost there.
Alright. Ulfgar.
Yeah. So this looks like a good opportunity to make some noise. So, I'm going to cast Thunderwave. He. Oh wait, what was it for Thunderwave? There was no material component. All right, so he kind of does a little motion with his hands, and then he says, "Foos, roll!" And he casts it at level 2.
Oh,
And he basically just wants to get, these 3 over here, which I don't think should be a problem.
Constitution save.
Do you want me to click the thing for it, or do you have it?
I think I had it. They make a con save, right? To
Work mouse. Yes.
Okay. So, and it's a 15-foot cube, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. So then you can hit these 3 up front here. So the first guy, what's your DC?
Hold on, let me scroll back up. 14. Yay, he fails.
He fails.
All right.
Second guy also fails. Yep, they all fail.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Roll 3d6. So there you go. 8 points of thunder damage, and they all get pushed back 10 feet.
So, 10 feet, you said?
10 feet.
Okay. Oops.
And there's a
Cool.
thunderous boom, very audible.
That's 8. Yes, obviously. So these 3. Oh, no. No.
Okay.
What just happened? Undo.
Whoa. They're all moving as one.
Okay, so they get pushed back 10 feet. 10 feet. 10 feet.
Yes.
And this guy in the front is like coughing blood at this point. He's barely standing. And he just kind of like, when the thunderwave pushes him back, he kind of collapses to like if he was a human, he'd be like down on an elbow kind of thing, so he's like slumped over a little bit. He's barely barely alive, basically. Okay, Callisto.
Well, I'm going to try to move my way out of here.
Have at
Okay.
it. I just made
I think I can climb over Valia.
Yeah, moving through friendly squares is not a problem.
Okay.
And now I am going to attack the guy that's down
Okay.
with my scimitar.
All right. Oh, that hits. Yeah, he's dead.
Well done.
No, don't edit the token. Why do I do that? I always click the wrong one. The edit thing is right next to the symbols thing, and I always click on it. Right. So
Yay.
one dead. There's a big kind of Terra folk now. Big dead Terra folk in the middle of the floor. Okay.
Nice.
Um,
I'm glad I moved him away.
Yeah.
We've
anything
run into
else?
this problem before.
Right. He's almost cover now. You could probably like hide behind him a little bit. You could be like, I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Callisto, do you want to do anything else with your team?
Can I use? I always forget what I can do next. Like the Thorn Whip, can I use that?
You can do any bonus actions. So if you have a spell that is as fast to cast as a bonus action, then that would work. And you still have more movement if you want to.
Well, I guess I'll move in to here.
Okay.
Go after the other guy.
All right.
Always agree to attack.
Yeah. All right. The Terra folk are going to take their turn now. So these guys start kind of clamoring up. They're trying to kind of get as close in here as they can. They're kind of invading each other's space. trying to get forward to you guys, but it is kind of cramped quarters in here. And then this guy is going to swing a claw at you, Callisto. Oh, and he missed.
Nice.
Yay.
Okay. This guy is going to just climb over his dead friend and
You keep
rush
saying
up.
this guy, and I don't know who you're talking about.
I know. Well,
Sorry.
hopefully that becomes fairly clear.
Yep.
He's gonna rush up and let's see who's he gonna attack. Let's see, evens it's Valia, odds it's Ulf. Okay, so Ulfgar, he is attacking you. He's gonna claw at you.
He always goes after the odd.
Oh, he misses. Kind of stumbling over his dead pal, and he just kind of gets caught up in him a little bit. But he's kind of like glaring at you, like, while he's climbing over him. Yeah, these guys, now that guy's out of the way, these guys are going to kind of move up a bit as well. He's not going to stand on his dead friend just yet, but they're all moving up. All right, Valia.
I'm going to bonus action Feeding Frenzy. So if I hit him, I gain 4 temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Tasty Terra steaks.
Oh yeah, you hit him.
Six whole point.
Okay.
Oh, you rolled a 1 for your damage. Ugh.
Okay. He's looking fairly bloodied at this point.
And that's it.
Okay. All right, Ulfgar.
Ulfgar is going to say, let's try to advance and stop them from swarming Callisto. And I'll try to kind of, I don't know if I can, like, squeeze through here. Like this area here. And still stay next to this guy. Everything is on top of me.
Oh, you want to like tumble through his space kind of thing?
Yeah, I just want to get to the other side of him.
So I'll give you a choice. You can either take an attack of opportunity from him or make an acrobatics check.
I'll make an acrobatics check.
Okay, doke. Oh, is that like a moment of suspense? Yeah, you're able to kind of tumble past him.
Okay.
And
then I try stabbing him in the back.
All right.
I probably should have done that. Tried attacking first, so I'd have the advantage that Valia gives. Whoopsie. But
yeah.
Didn't think about that. So let's do. He'll do another rapier attack on this guy. 12.
That just hits.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's that AC.
Then
You're attacking this guy, right?
Yes. And I do max damage again. Bam. 6 points, or 9 points of piercing damage. And I don't know if you noticed, but my character is underneath the body for some reason.
Yeah, I do see that. Is that possible to like send that to the back?
And I'll do a bonus action where I give inspiration to Valia.
There you go.
Thank you. I'll grab my horn and be like, get him!
All right. Okay. Productive turn. Callisto.
I am going to attempt to use a poison spray on the guy in front of me.
Ooh,
Okay.
new spells.
Poison spray. I need to look that one up.
Yeah, I thought the description would show up, but let me read it for you.
Okay.
So you extend your hand toward a creature you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
Okay. Nice. All right. Okay, so he needs to do a con save. And
Oh, that's a cantrip even. Holy cow.
he does make the save, I think.
Oh.
Boo.
Well, then as my bonus action, I'm going to initiate my Flame Blade.
Okay.
Oh, now we're getting into the good stuff.
All right, nice work. He is not going to take kindly at having noxious fumes in his face, so he's going to claw you, or he's going to try at least.
Nope.
Okay, he misses.
Yeah, I have 13.
Yeah. And okay, and then this guy here, he just got stabbed in the back pretty good. So he kind of turns his back towards you, Valia, and actually he's going to attack Ulfgar with a claw as well.
Oh, that hits.
He got 17, and he's doing 4 slashing damage to you.
Okay.
Okay. Then, unfortunately, this guy is going to move up. Nice little Ulfgar sandwich there.
Hey, I've got cover from dead Terra buddy.
Wait a second. He's going to try and claw at you as well.
I hold up one of the wings.
And he misses. Claws into his dead friend instead.
It worked.
And everybody else is moving on up. As much as they can. Maybe not that much. It feels a little cheaty. Can't share space that much.
I don't know.
Fucking
Have them all group up. It's perfectly fine.
nice line.
Yeah. Wherever a 15-foot cone cube would easily fit, then that's fine.
All right, Valia.
We're gonna try to. I'm just gonna try to hit him again.
Oh, I gave you inspiration,
Oh yeah.
so you can add in a d6 if you want.
Yeah. You hit him.
Hooray! Thank the crazed crocodile
Ooh,
gods.
a whole 9.
Are you biting him or javelining him?
I was biting him or
Okay.
clawing. Yeah, clawing him. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, your claws just kind of rake through his chest, and he slumps to the ground,
Good though.
dead.
Dead Jim.
Blood kind of pours out of him and spreads around your feet, Valia.
Press the attack.
And I will try to move up. Try to squeeze around him next to Ulfgar.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's very doable.
Okay.
Okay. I do think once you're trying to climb over these these dead bodies, it becomes kind of difficult terrain almost. So it is going to slow your movement a bit. If you're trying to get back towards the chimney, let's just say you guys kind of panic a bit. No, I think you were fine. I think you could make it up there if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, because you were standing right there, so that's 15 feet. You're fine. But if you get kind of far away, it's gonna slow your progress if you want to make a run for the chimney at any point. Just so you know.
For unarmed attacks, that's still an action, correct?
I'm pretty sure.
Because I forgot I have unarmed. I can use bite as an unarmed attack. I can use that in place instead of physical, like a javelin, right?
I feel like before, weren't you doing like a javelin and a bite before?
I can't remember. It's been a few weeks since and even though we didn't fight anything last week, really.
I feel like before you were doing like a javelin and a bite in one action. Here, let's see.
Usually, if you do like multiple attacks, like you use a bonus action for a second weapon, like unarmed, and in your case, a bite, you can do it. You just can't add in any modifiers like strength or dexterity to the second attack.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure before I tried to do
Yeah,
that.
that's kind of what I was thinking as well,
Okay.
is that you could do that without. I'm pretty sure that we can. We can clarify this like maybe later, but I'm pretty sure that will be fine. So let's assume that it's that way for this session.
Okay.
Do you want to do a bite on that guy that you've just moved up to?
Sure.
Okay.
I cover him with barbecue sauce.
Oh, yep, that misses. Okay.
Do you give yourself advantage for being close to yourself?
I wish.
Hang on, I got a snuggle incoming. Maybe.
That's funny. I've got a super
Tippy
sleepy
taps.
pug who's about to fall asleep. The eye capsules are closing.
There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, careful! You need the edge of the thing. So Ulfgar, is your turn.
I try stabbing the one in front of me
Okay, no.
with my rapier.
Do it.
And it's at advantage.
Oh, and you-
21.
Yep, you hit him.
And then the damage. Oh, minimum 4. Well, I was doing maximum before, so. And then I will give inspiration to Callisto at this point, and I'll blow the horn and be like, "Go get him!" You feel invigorated.
Callisto, what would you like to do with that inspiration?
Well, she doesn't have to choose right now.
Right.
I am going to attack with the flame blade.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the damage, though, right? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, because it's a spell attack. I think this is the one where you use your spell attack bonus plus 1d20. Which... Yeah, it's on your spells sheet. Up by the red button on the top there.
My spell attack is 6.
Yeah, so it'd be 1d20 plus 6.
You gave her inspiration, right?
I did, which you can use in many different ways now.
That's true.
Hits.
And you don't actually need to use inspiration with the 16. So yeah, this guy, your blade hisses through his skin and muscle as it swipes through him. So he takes a good chunk of damage there, and there's the smell of burning Terra folk. So you know, barbecue. Okay. Do you want to stay put? You staying where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Terra folk. This guy that you just did the flame blade at is going to miss you, Callisto, and then the other guy. Oh, he has 2 targets again. Hang on. Let me do a quick roll to see who he's going to hit. He's going to hit Ulfgar.
I like
He's gonna
that.
try.
You said he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, he's gonna try and hit Ulfgar. No, he's going to hit Ulfgar.
It's Ulfgar for 7.
Ow. Okay, that hurt a bit. 2, 3, 6, 7.
Okay. And yeah, these guys are kind of. There's just a lot of pushing going on in the group that's further back. They really want to kind of help, but there's no way for them to get to you guys. So It's a nice little funnel you've got going here.
Yeah.
Lining up the Terra folk to...
Turning the tactical
Okay.
disadvantage into an advantage.
Alright, Valia.
Alright, I'm gonna spear him with my javelin.
That hits. 7. Takes good.
No, bite.
Oh,
Bite does not hit.
Okay. Right. Still you manage to kind of skewer him pretty good with your javelin. Pierces into his torso, general torso area. Blood kind of oozes and it's not looking, he's been happier.
I'm just like screaming in his face, I hate Terra folk!
He's screaming back at you. Okay, Elfgar.
So I'm going to continue attacking the one in front of me.
Okay.
Let's see here. With the same as before. Rapier attack. Go. Oh, that sucked. Okay. I will use up another inspiration for Valia. Doctor? I fumbled with my horn. I was like, do I give the inspiration first? Do I attack first? I got a little excited. I did the got the inspiration off, but I kind of fumbled with the sword. Oops.
It's alright, I hear it happens to everyone.
Wow. Wow. That was rude. Alright, I'm going to put this circle on you because you have inspiration. There you go. And I need to make another now for more inspiration. What?
Okay. So are you staying where you're at?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Callisto.
Oops.
Yeah, I tried the same maneuver again.
Okie doke. That hits.
You have inspiration.
Oh, 11.
There you go.
Oh, so close to killing him.
She
He's
has
on.
inspiration and can use it for damage if she wants because of my latest abilities.
Oh, okay, let's do that.
1d6.
How do I do that?
You roll a 1d6 and add that to your damage.
But that is all you needed.
Oh, great!
Yay!
Cleaves through him, and he drops to the floor. Big mess of wings and burnt flesh, and he is dead.
We're running out of room again.
You know, what's funny is that I look at all the numbers part of your flame blade, and it was a 3 plus a 1 plus a 1, and then you roll another 1. And yet it was still an 11. That was pretty good.
All right, so the Terra folk. Let's deal with this guy first. He's going to see he hit Ulfgar last time, so he's going to keep doing that. That hits.
Ouch.
Another 7 damage on you, Ulfgar.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So he slashes out at you with his big clawed hand.
All right.
Okay. And then
Take the hit with my shield, and it hurt a lot in the process.
this guy is gonna go for it, and he's gonna. Let me send that guy to the back. He's gonna climb on his dead friend, and he's kind of like it's like he's teetering a bit, because he's trying to like stay up on the ledge there, or he's standing on his dead friend, and he's kind of like it's just uneven, it's difficult. His dead friend moves, when he puts too much weight on him, but he is gonna try and attack you, but I'm gonna give him disadvantage because he's on crappy terrain. So he misses you, Callisto.
He might as well have had advantage at that roll.
Yeah. Okay, so that's them. Then Valia.
Okay, guess we're gonna pierce this one in front of me. Hopefully I kill him. Nope. Oh, I will use the inspiration.
Yes, please. Roll big. Big rolls. Yes!
Oh, that's just enough. Yep, so you hit him.
7 more.
All right.
Nice.
He's got several kind of grievous wounds on him now. And he's kind of bleeding at multiple places, but he still is still standing.
Okay.
We found
That-
the general.
I think that's, well, actually, is there any way I could squeeze around him? Like, around here? I mean, I won't be out of his range, so he can't get an attack of opportunity, but, like, squeeze next to him?
And you could... mhm.
Or is it just too tight of a squeeze for me
It's
right there?
kind of too tight over there.
Okay.
Come on over
Yeah,
here.
I'll just wait till he's dead, then I'll climb over him.
fair enough. Wolfgar,
Okay.
would you like to try? Oh, sorry. Do you want to do?
No, I'm done.
Do you want to try and kill him for Valia so she can climb up?
Indeed, I
Kill
will.
him! I need to walk over him!
I will do what I can here. Let me change this to a 6 real quick. There we go. You'll see Ulfgar do the motions again, and he'll say "Foos row," and he'll cast Thunder Wave again,
Oh, nice.
trying to get all 4 of them if possible. And it'll be at 2nd level.
It's a 15-foot cube from you, or
Yes.
yeah, then you could. So it's like 15 by 15, right?
Yeah. So like I could do. I having difficulty in seeing, but something like that.
Yeah. Yep, you could just get all of them then.
All right. Let me
Sure.
delete that.
Do it.
Okay. Well, either way, they need to make the Constitution saves.
They do. Let's go for the guy at the front, closest to you first.
Save DC is 14.
He fails. Then let's see. Ooh,
3d8.
the guy in front of Callisto also fails. And then the 2 further back fail. Oh, and the last one succeeds. So
Alright.
we're going to say that this one over here is the one that succeeds.
All right, and I'm doing 3d8. Oh, that's some
Wow.
good damage. 17 points of thunder damage, and they're all pushed back 10 feet.
Okay. That dude is dead. This dude, 17. Wow.
That was some good roll. I got a, yeah.
And he's kind of pushed back into his friend. And then
Is that the
this-
one that was standing on top of the other one, the dead one?
Yeah.
Oh.
The wobble guy.
17, he gets pushed back there. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of, we'll say he's there, but he's prone, actually. Kind of fell off his friend.
Oh, this guy here?
That guy there, yep,
Okay.
he's prone. We have a thing for prone, right?
I think we do.
What does prone look like?
The wrong one. Prone. I don't know. Have a net on him, maybe. I don't know.
There we go. I don't know.
Hey, that looks good. I like that.
And the guy that succeeded, does he take half damage or just nothing?
Oh, let me look. Hold on a sec. It says half damage, and is not pushed.
Okay. So... Okay. Got it. Thank you. All right. So well, let's see. So yeah, we've got kind of two very, kind of seriously wounded by that sonic damage, and one fairly healthy, and then one very healthy.
How's Valia? How are you looking right now?
I'm at 37 out of 51, so I'm not too bad. I'm all right.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself for my bonus action.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
All right. Are you moving at all? Or?
No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at because I want to see where Valia's gonna go.
Okay. Right, Callisto, the guy that was in front of you just kind of stumbled back, or was pushed back by Ulfgar's spell and fell on his ass, basically.
Well, I'm gonna then try using my thorn whip on him then.
Okay.
Which is probably a fail.
I think his friend is kind of getting in the way a little bit. So,
And for my bonus action, I'm going to do Healing Word on Ulfgar.
okay.
Okay. Nice. Thank you.
I haven't taken any damage yet, so
I'm
Good.
sitting pretty at the moment, so I'm almost to Valia's hit points. She's got a much greater health pool, but I'm almost to her hit points.
Okay.
I still have my 4 tip.
The Terra folk. So let's deal with this guy down here first. He's actually just gonna move right back up to where he was. He's kind of standing on his dead friend. Is not that, which is not great. Then this guy back here, before his friend has a chance to stand up, he's just gonna bust a move there, and then his friend is kind of gonna move back a bit, and also his friend is gonna stand up. So, and then this guy is gonna move up as much as he can as well. See, maybe he can't get quite that far. There we go. Okay. Alright, so then we've got this guy. Let's do a quick roll to see who he's gonna hit. Okay, so this guy's attacking Valia. Doing claw attack. And he misses.
Nice.
Yeah, he kind of is stumbling on his on the dead body. Okay, and then this very healthy guy in front of Callisto is also going to do a claw on Callisto, and I'm pretty sure that hit.
Ouch.
Yep. So is that 9 damage then?
No, sorry, it's 4 damage. Sorry, it's doing the damage as if it got the critical hit, so it's just a 4 damage.
Oh, gotcha.
Which is dumb. Well, I guess it's not dumb. You can separate it. Alright. So that's their turn. Valia.
Alright, I guess the new one's in the way, so I guess I'll have to pierce him too.
Sorry, I didn't inspire you in time.
That's okay.
I'm almost out of those anyway.
Alright. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Alright, then Ulfgar.
I'm gonna try and stab
Okay.
with a 20.
That stabs.
Nice. For 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That's
He's
not very
still-
much.
He looks like he's got about half the health that he had previously.
And that's all I've got for this turn.
Okay. Alright, Callisto.
Well, I really want to try that poison thing again.
Oh, sure. Go for it. Maybe he can
It's Constitution. Oh, wow. She rolled a 12 too. So let's hope that he fails. Yes!
Oh, he fails.
Oh, nice.
So he takes 12 points of poison damage.
Yay!
Negative 12. Okay. You see him turn like kind of a funky color. Where are you going, Lilo?
Pug invasion.
There you go. So you see him turn like a kind of I mean, they're pretty pallid grey-green people anyway, but he just turns this kind of sicklier coloured than he was, if possible, and yeah, it seems to just drain life out of him. So he looks pretty kind of withered and sick, and yeah.
Well, for my bonus action, I want to reinitiate my flame.
Okay, cool. All right. So then it's the Terra folks' turn. He's gonna try and take a little revenge on you for that attack there. It looks like that hits, I think. Does that hit you?
Yes.
Callisto, 17? Okay. So that's 8 points of damage from him.
Guess I shouldn't have said anything about not taking damage.
I know. Wow. Tables have turned. And then the guy in front of you guys is going to claw at Valia again. Maybe they're just feeling cornered, you know. So,
But we're the
although
ones.
you're actually, anyway. So 5 points of damage on you, Valia, from the guy in front of you.
So half. Okay.
Oh, yep. You're right.
Okay.
Okay. You see the guys in the back are starting to kind of like look a bit worried. Like, maybe we shouldn't stick around for this. Before they've been kind of clamoring forward, trying to get to you. Now they're just kind of like standing there a little bit like, oh, maybe we should. The cave exit is right there. All right, Valia though.
Okay. Same thing. We're gonna try to pierce this guy.
Okay.
Man, I don't know what's wrong with my rolls today.
Just kebab both of them.
Yeah. This is not happening.
Excuse me.
Well, that's it. I can't really do much else.
Okay, Oscar.
All right, so I'm gonna move up here,
Okay.
and then he's gonna make the same hand motion again and say "Foos row," and he'll do level 2, his last level 2 of Thunderwave.
Oh boy.
Might as well. I gotta edit that because it's gonna be at level 2. Or can I just click that? I think I can click that. Let's try it. Because it doesn't get it to hit. But if I click on it, it asks me what level. There we go. Submit. And it didn't do anything. Okay, so I will just hit /roll 3d8, and then you can do the con saves.
All right. So this is going to
Oh my god! Oh my god,
Wait,
that's
hang on a second.
That's
What
a
are
lot
you
of
rolling
damage.
there?
I was rolling my damage for the spell.
Oh, and oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I got 2
Wow,
8s
so-
in there.
All right. So the con save for the guy in front of Callisto. Oh, he saves.
All right, half damage, and he does not get pushed.
Okay. The one in front of you guys. Oh, the one in front of Valia fails.
This one here. Okay.
Then the 2 in the back. And what was your DC?
It was 14.
Okay. So then is it just the one that fails then?
Yep.
Right? Okay. And that was the one in front of Valia. So that guy, actually that just finishes him. He just takes, just kind of like implodes a little bit from your funeral. And Valia, you see, is very kind of he just kind of crumples in on himself a little bit from the sonic damage and just kind of oozes to the floor a little bit. Pretty gross.
And then the
this
remaining
guy,
3 just take like the 10 points, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. And then the 2 at the back. Oh boy. The same thing kind of happens to them as well. The sonic damage they'd already taken. Is it sonic damage from this?
It's thunder damage.
It's thunder damage. Okay.
Yep.
What's the difference? I guess. Anyway.
I don't know. It just says it's thunder damage, so.
All right. The same thing happens to them though as well. the damage just kind of is too much pressure on their bods, so they also just end up dying. Actually.
I think thunder
So-
damage is sonic damage.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it probably is too. So yeah, it's not good. The last guy is very little life left in him. He's kind of bleeding from his mouth and his wounds that he's taken, and he's obviously kind of staggered and very little energy left. He's struggling to kind of breathe, and yeah.
So he's
It's not
doing all
good.
right then.
Yeah, he's doing great. Perfect. Never been better. Is there anything else you would like to do, Ulfgar?
No. I mean, there's only one left now?
There's only one left now. You just took out 3 of them with that.
Wow. Okay. It was a really good roll.
It was a really good roll.
I'm just going to stay there, and I hope this guy tries running away so we can get attacks of opportunity.
But Callisto might finish him before he does.
Oh, yeah.
Callisto.
I'm a fan of that.
Well,
Oh, then in that case, I will actually give her inspiration just to make sure.
Okay. Flame Blade hits and finishes him. Yep.
Yay.
So another kind of cleave through his body, and the sizzling corpse drops to the floor. And there's basically like a giant pile of dead terrafolk now in this cave. Even if you wanted to get to the entrance, I don't think you really would be able to unless you were moving them out of the way, because they're like, it would be a climb up and over these poor dead terrafolk.
Poor dead terrafolk. They slaughtered the entire village.
Murderers.
We're just returning the favor.
So terrafolk are done. So actually I'm going to clear the turn order now, because I feel like, we don't need to keep initiative going anymore. So what would you guys like to do now you've successfully finished the terrafolk?
I'm gonna make my way back to the back of the pile of stuff and kind of rummage through.
Okay.
I'll check the terrafolk for any belongings they may have. I've seen them carry weapons before. They may actually carry stuff besides that.
Okay. And Callisto, you're searching the debris at the back as well?
Yeah, I'm helping Valia.
Okay.
I wanted to see who the body belonged to.
Oh, yeah. So what I'd suggest is that Valia and Callisto, you make one of you make an investigation check, and the other one will basically give you advantage on that check for like helping out.
Go ahead with your investigation check.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you find in amongst all the debris, there's branches and skins of animals and bones and various kind of like foliage as well that's blown in here or come down the chimney. But you do find several backpacks. One of them still has a pouch in it that has 6 gold pieces.
Nice.
Then you also find the body that you kind of noticed earlier. It belongs to a male human, a man. So he looks like he's been kind of dead for a while, and he's been partially eaten by the terrafolk. He's missing some large chunks of him. Imagine like that he's. If you've seen something that's been like pecked by birds, but these are really big bird beaks, so he's got like some really big kind of chunks missing out of him, and is generally pretty gross. And then in the other backpack you find a silvered dagger and a potion of greater healing.
Yay, I'll take the potion. I have no healing with.
Right.
Alright, so who's keeping track of the group?
I've been keeping the group money, but unless you're handing it to me to toss it in the group money pile, you have it.
I'll hold on to it until I can give it to you later.
Okay.
I'll also grab the silver dagger, see if somebody wants to take it. Maybe we can give it to Tobias for holding the rope.
Do you want me to make any investigation or?
Sure. Yeah.
It's gonna be big, small stuff. There you go. 11. I just kind of rifle
Yeah.
them over.
And they don't have a lot on them, really. You find, not really even on their person, but kind of around the edge of the cave, some fairly rudimentary kind of javelins that you've seen them use before in the previous fight. And these are, they're just kind of almost like sharpened branches, you know. These guys are not particularly industrious, so they're pretty basic javelins that you find.
Okay. All right. Well.
All right, I'm gonna start climbing my way back up.
Yeah, I'm done here. Let's head up.
Okay. So it's just a basic athletics check. The DC is low, but it's just to make sure you don't fall on your head. So anybody who's gonna climb,
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Of course I'm falling on my head.
If she falls, I'll feather fall because I haven't gone up yet on her.
Yeah, I mean, if this is the order that you're going in, then Valia makes it up to the top without any issue. So you get part way up and you kind of lose your grip on the sides of the chimney a little bit, and then panic a little bit as well, and just kind of scrabbling at the chimney as you're kind of slipping further and further down. Ulfgar, is feather fall a reaction?
It is.
Okay, then yeah, you can feather fall.
And I would cast it on both of us. I don't think I could see Valia to cast it, so I would just cast it on both of us. It's on up to 5 people.
Okay. All right. Then yeah. So now you both have feather fall. Is that like a minute?
Yes. And so then I would proceed to climb up as well.
Okay.
And...
So I have to check again to go up again?
Well, I would say now you've got feather fall on you. It's kind of, you know, and we could do this all day kind of thing.
I'm like blowing on you and you like start floating up a little bit.
It's not levitation.
I know.
I guess my thought is we could keep making athletics checks and, you know, anyway. After some, and especially if Ulfgar is climbing up behind you, then you're both able to make it to the top without any further difficulty.
Cool. So
right.
I realize now we don't really have any evidence for Nanny Pupu. So, a rock, would you mind flying down into the cave and grabbing a few souvenirs so that we can bring those back to Nanny Pupu?
Yeah, he would do that. Actually, like maybe Tobias would go with him as well, and they'd come back with a collection of Terra folk, the clawed hands that they have. Got a bunch of those kind of in one of the backpacks that was in the back of the cave. You know, they basically used that and collected some clawed hands as proof of your murdering ways.
Before I
innocent Terra folk.
Innocent Terra folk.
Ulfgar, there was some money down there, so I'm going to hand you 6 gold to give into the group fund.
Okie dokie.
Pay for our non-existent person that's trying to help us through the jungle.
Let's do gold. Actually, this is the first gold we found. We found gems, silver, and copper.
Yeah, there was a lot of copper and silver at Firefinger, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
As I got this big bag of change now that you're clinking around with you.
Yeah. Doesn't amount to a lot, but every little bit helps.
Mhm.
All right. So then let's head back. Good job holding that rope.
Alright. Okay, so you head back towards Nanny Pupu's hut, and yeah, she's there with Flippy. Um, although you see Flippy is kind of looking at her a little concerned, but when you see Nanny Pupu, she's sitting, quite peacefully on a little bench outside in front of her hut.
So she didn't eat Flippy. That's good.
She didn't need Flippy. Flippy's kind of like giving her sideward glances, like he's sorry, that was a massive burp from my dog.
Flippy's like done eating something.
Yeah, but they're still there. Flippy's still there. Nanny Pupu's still there, sitting on a little bench outside her hut.
All right. So Ulfgar would take the satchel from a rock and hand it over to Callisto and say, "Here, go on, tell her."
I don't even remember why we were killing them in the first place, but so I'll just take
information.
on how to get to that place. So I'll go up to her and I'll hand her the backpack and say, here are all the hands of people who killed for you. Would you like to give us the information we asked for?
Like to give you a hand. Or 7.
She takes the bag from you and she starts looking through it and she's digging through. She's like, "Oh, yes." And she kind of closes up the bag and goes, she kind of throws it over her back and goes, "These will do nicely." And off she goes into her hut.
Where are you going?
You do actually notice. I do want to mention one thing. Actually, as you're sorry. Well, no, we'll save that for later. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt the conversation. So yeah, she puts the bag over her back. "These will do nicely," and off she goes into her little hut.
And I do say kind of like, "Where are you going?" And I look at Ulfgar.
And he just kind of makes a go on, chase after her motion,
Fine. Okay, so I'll go chase after her, and be like, don't you owe us some information?
So she starts pulling the hands out of the bag, and you can see she's wrapping twine around them, and then she does the same with the other end of the string. She wraps it around kind of the wrist area there, and then she loops them up over a rafter so they're kind of just hanging there. And she's doing this with she does this with pairs of hands, and she starts talking to you and says, she's saying, "Yes, go west from here, return from the plateau," she says, and go west. She says, there's a parting in the trees. She says, "Follow that until you come to the river, and the Oralunga is the other side of the river."
Okay, we knew it was west, so you're just telling us to look for some partying in the trees?
She says, "If you look west from the plateau," and she reaches out kind of a gnarled hand. "If you look west from the plateau," she says, "you can see where there are no trees."
All right, well, I'm going to go look. If it's not there, I'm coming back.
One second.
Ulfgar's gonna be so proud of you, and you're learning your diplomatic skills.
That's diplomatic. I can do that. I also don't threaten to eat people.
Yeah, she's got a bit
mean,
longer to
it
go.
works.
She says, I will show you. Come.
Alright,
And
I follow her.
she puts the rest of the bag of the hands on the table in her hut. This little kind of wooden table. She's got covered in jars and all these other kind of knickknacks as well. Puts the jars on the table and then she kind of shuffles out of her hut. And she walks past kind of past the side of her hut and through to hang on 1 second, let me find the thing that where is it? So she's in the center kind of where you can see perhaps once was the center of the village. There's an opening that's about 15 feet in diameter. And it's kind of got a almost brick edge. Like if you imagine like kind of almost like Adobe style bricks. It's a round opening, and it's got these bricks kind of around there. And she's walking past it.
No, I just keep following her and I kind of motion. Come on, guys.
Is she like leading us to the place now? Is that what's going on?
She's you just see Nanny Pupu exit her hut, and you see Callisto's following her.
It's kind of
Okay. What? I'll start following if Callisto's waving for us to follow, and I'll ask Tobias and Arak if they could catch up with Artis and Dragonbait and let them know that we'll not be much longer.
Yep, they agree, and off they go.
Thank you.
And Valia, what are you up to?
I'm kind of looking at them confused and kind of follow, but a little bit behind with Flippy.
Okay.
Maybe a little extra Terra folk arm for Flippy there.
Okay, hang on 1 second. I just want to read one thing here. So she's shuffling past this kind of opening, and she's heading kind of off in a westerly direction, towards the edge of the plateau. And take it, Callisto and Ulfgar, you're still following?
Yep, I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to follow.
Yep.
See what she does.
Yep. I'm readying Featherfall for when she trips and falls off the edge.
Me or the old lady?
Yes.
Okay. So she approaches the edge of the kind of plateau, and she's probably about like 20 feet away from it, and she points out Callisto to the west of it, and as she here, let's move you guys back to the map because then we can uncover some of the spot on there.
Uncover the spots.
As, you guys are having a look off to the west now, and you can see
To the west.
you can see this kind of parting in the trees continues. Yeah, there we go. From the plateau, and it continues kind of west. There's this these great kind of like rocky areas where vegetation just doesn't have anything to kind of cling to and grow. So these great rocky areas, extend. Then, I mean, the plateau it almost looks like the plateau is the same thing, but has just been lifted, right? So these great kind of flat, rocky areas that extend to the west. And then at the very end, you do see kind of the jungle begins to kind of take it back a little bit. So actually, let's uncover a little bit more. Oh, that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that's probably about where you can see. And you do see just kind of beyond where the jungle begins to kind of take back. The top of the ziggurat is kind of pointing out from the canopy of the trees.
So I kind of look at her and I'm like, so it's the ziggurat is actually where we're trying to go?
She says, yes, that is Arlunga.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
So,
indeed.
do you want to gather our group, and is there anything else that we need to do here?
I think we're good.
I kind of maybe need to rest a little bit.
We could always leave tomorrow.
Miss Pupu has her Miss Pupu. She has her stones. We could perhaps convince the other two to join us for the night here. Should be relatively safe.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All right. So, Tobias, would you mind having a rock before he comes back? Let just have the others come along.
Wait, what?
I was assuming that a rock just kind of flew over to tell the others, and Tobias could potentially communicate to a rock to let them know.
Yeah. You guys can all do that. Yeah. Yeah. So, the artist seems kind of generally freaked out by the giant pile of skulls. So they're gonna kind of camp, outside of that area, basically.
We could always.
But yeah, but they're happy to kind of hang out with you guys up there. Just basically kind of spend the night towards the top of the plateau and set out in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we taking a long or a short rest?
I'd like a long rest, personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Considering I spent almost everything in that last battle.
I'll take the first watch then.
I'll take the last.
Okay. All right. So let's see. So who's taking the first watch?
I am.
Okay. And Ulfgar's taking the last one?
I am.
Okay. And Valia, are you gonna kind of do some watch time during the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And
She's
Tobias,
taking all the watches.
Tobias and Artis and those guys are kind of they're gonna basically they're kind of in a little camp area by themselves for now.
Little NPC area.
And you guys are in a camp a bit closer to Nanny Pupu's or the village area, I would say.
Probably best to make sure she's safe anyway.
Okay. All right. So yeah. The first part of the night passes without incident. But then during your watch, Ulfgar, you hear kind of a interesting noise coming from actually from kind of towards the west. So would you make a perception check for me, please?
A strong 11.
So it kind of sounds like a child actually crying.
How far away are we talking here?
Within 11?
Well, I mean, like, am I here? Does it sound like I'm hearing cries miles away, or is this like?
No, it sounds like it's just kind of and where you can kind of see like where the layout of the village generally was,
Mhm.
and it sounds like it's just beyond that kind of area.
Hmm. You said west?
Yes.
I don't remember what direction we actually entered into this camp area from. So I don't know if I'd be walking towards the NPC party.
No, you're not.
Oh, okay. All right.
They're kind of like southeast-ish.
So I guess. Sorry, Valia, I'm gonna wake you up.
Okay. I just look at it. What's wrong?
I hear a child crying in the distance.
We're surrounded by jungle, and she said there's nobody anywhere near these villages.
This is why I woke you up. This is very eerie, and I don't like this. I don't like hearing children crying in the distance. Let me go talk to Nanny and see if she knows anything about it.
I'll get up and go with them anyway.
I'll see if I can arouse Nanny. Awaken, whatever.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. When you enter Nanny's hut, she's got like a pile of animal skins that kind of look like where she would sleep, but she's not there.
I'd call for her. Nanny Pupu. Hello?
No response.
Nan? And this was the last place that we saw her?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see anybody come out of her hut while you were on watch, did you? I'm talking to Valia.
No. You're taking... Oh, yeah, your last watch. No. I didn't see any movement or anything.
I'll say, let's find out what... Something's the matter here. And I'll go over and wake Callisto as well. Sorry.
What's going on?
Nanny Pupu, did you see her come out of her hut?
No.
And DM, I'm assuming none of us saw her come out of her hut. Okay.
You did not.
All right, she's
which way?
missing, and there's a child crying
way.
in the distance. I point in the distance that I heard the sound.
Yeah.
I just huff and I'm like, all right, come on.
And you do hear, Valia and Callisto, you do hear what sounds like a child crying.
Huh. She's not out sacrificing anyone, is she?
She might be, and maybe that's what happened to the rest of her village.
Come on,
Crazy old lady.
Let's go on the double then.
All right.
Just gonna start heading towards the noise, like quietly.
Do you want to bring Flippy? He's probably like sleeping soundly there.
Yeah, Flippy's still sleeping. I'll just leave him there.
All right, I'll follow behind everyone, reluctantly.
Yeah, I'm not exactly happy about this either.
Still half asleep.
Yeah, Callisto, it sounds a little weird to you, actually. Like the crying sounds a bit odd.
Huh. Can I do perception to see if I hear more?
Actually, no. So I made some kind of rolls for you guys because GM stuff, and this is kind of the outcome is that the rest of you, it sounds very much like a child crying. Callisto, it sounds a little bit weird.
Wait up, guys. That doesn't really sound like a kid crying to me. I'm not sure what it sounds like,
What,
but
you
not a
suppose
kid.
it's a wisp of cloud or something? Come on, let's... Nanny Pupu's gone, and we're hearing strange sounds off in this direction. One way or
It's probably
t'other.
another dinosaur.
Well, we'll approach with caution and try to be quiet then.
All right. I'll just keep trying to figure out what it sounds like to me.
Okay.
And I'll start approaching stealthily. And I'll try and encourage the others to do so. In fact, I'll try and help guide Valia without the, light if there isn't much to see by. I know it might be the wee hours in the morning.
Stealth check, first of all.
Yes. Stealth.
All of us?
If you're being stealthy, yes, please.
No, apparently not.
No.
Quick question: would we have at least gotten a short rest out of that?
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to use up at least one of my hit die. Let's roll 1d8 to try and regain some health. 5. I just would have used the 1. There we go. Oh, actually, I had Constitution modifier, so I'm at max health now. There we go. So, we're attempting to be stealthy in our approach
Okay.
of this childlike sound.
Yeah. So again, you pass by this. There's a circular kind of hole in the ground. It has the brick edge. So you pass by that, and some remnants of huts, and you're getting kind of closer to the source of the sound, and it's kind of. It's difficult to make out. And the wind is kind of howling across the top of the plateau as well. So there's lots of movement in the undergrowth. Nanny Pupu's fairly pathetic vegetable garden is rustling around in the wind as well. But you do just hear this kind of this quiet sobbing coming from kind of behind one of the remnants of the hut. At this point, the hut is this big kind of mossy mess, lichen covered, rotten timbers and what was left of the roof structure, and you see this kind of hunched shape of a child, and it's just kind of, you can see its shoulders shaking as it cries just gently.
Wow. And it's out back behind one of the huts?
Mm-hmm.
Can I make out features? Like, is it humanoid? Obviously, it's a small, could be a halfling for all I know. I mean...
So anybody that's gonna kind of get close enough to have a closer look, could you make an investigation check for me, please?
I would. Let's see.
Nope, I'm gonna hang back.
Okay. So Callisto, you're fairly certain that that this is an illusionary appearance. That actually this is not what it seems at all.
Wait, hey, guys, this isn't real.
What am I seeing?
You see a small human girl. She's just dressed in a very simple rag over some bony kind of shoulders. Her hair is quite stringy and matted. Looks like she's, been out in the wilderness for days. And she's just hunched up. She's got her knees kind of pulled up to her chest. And she's just there crying and sobbing. And you can just see her whole body kind of shake with these sobs.
Well, Callisto says that, I'm going to pull my spear out and kind of turn around with my backs to them and look around to see if anything's coming up, sneaking up around on us or anything.
And I'll trust in Callisto and say to Valia, pull out a torch, and I'd light it if she did.
I'll pull out my torch.
So as soon as you say something, Ulfgar, the child gets up, looks back at you, and runs off.
Okay. I guess I'd let her.
Well, that solved that problem.
This isn't good. We should check on the rest of the group.
Yeah.
We've been lured out here. Quick, let's head back. And I start at a hustle back towards the rest of the group, assuming that the rest are with me.
Oh, yeah. I'm not following her. She's not real.
You're muted, Kashka. Yeah, you were muted, Kashka. We didn't hear you.
So, Ulfgar, you're hustling back towards the group where Artis and Dragonbait and Nirvar, or
Yes.
Tobias, they
Yeah.
are. And Callisto, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm following him.
Okay. And Valia?
I guess I'm going to follow them with the torch in my hand.
Okay. Alright. So let's see. So she's kind of run off.
If we approach where we were staying, then I'd suggest, grabbing Flippy along the way.
Okay. So you're running back. You come past the hole in the ground, the big circular hole in the ground. Past Nanny Pupu's hut. Ulfgar's in the lead. Callisto, you're a little behind Ulfgar, and Valia, you're kind of at the back of the group. And you hear Valia as you're passing by Nanny Pupu's hut. You hear this kind of great movement of earth. And does one of you have a torch?
Yeah, I have one.
Mm-hmm. And she had it out, and it was lit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the target.
So, barreling round the side of Nanny Pupu's hut comes this kind of humanoid, is really like taller than usual humanoid creature, and it's not really wearing any armor or has any equipment or anything like that. Just has like a basic kind of piece of cloth around its waist. And Valia, this creature slams into you. Does basically a slam attack on you, actually.
Oh, crap.
Yay. Yep, that does it.
And he does a critical hit as well. And this is, now that the thing has given it away, the macro, this is what is running, just slams into Valia.
Oh god, now we know what happened to the villagers. Oh god, she's a necromancer. Good lord, what did we just get ourselves into?
Is it covered with Terra folk hands?
So am I knocked prone since he critical hit me?
Let me double check. Slam attack. I don't know that you are.
Oh, it's an actual attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's a fresh golem. Or is it a flesh golem?
Flesh. It's a fresh flesh golem.
A fresh flesh golem.
Okay. So I just scream, "What is this thing?"
And as Valia screams this, actually, Ulfgar, the girl runs out in front of you. And as she's running out in front of you, you see her transform from the girl into something that looks quite different. Something that looks
Oh crap.
a little more. Wait, can I? Okay. A little more like this.
Okay.
Oh my god, Mom, why are you in my game?
Oh no.
Just kidding.
And she claws at you, Ulfgar.
Of course she does. That
for
would hit. Yep.
9 points of slashing damage.
Ouch. Ow, ow, ow.
So Callisto, you see, Ulfgar. I mean, it's just like in Left 4 Dead, the witches, you know.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's what I was picturing in my head.
Why
Leave
didn't
it
I
alone,
shotgun
leave
her
it
in the
alone.
base of the skull? That would have done it.
Yeah, runs towards you and just and screams at you and claws into you.
We
And
should have
behind
killed
you-
her when she was a feeble old lady.
Yeah, I think we chose poorly on this one.
Yes, we did.
All right. So let's. Actually, I think I'm gonna go back to the battle mat. Here.
I'm gonna kill our other 2 party members if they knew this was gonna happen the whole time. That's why they didn't come with us.
That's it. Tobias and a rock is going down.
Oh, the other 2, not Tobias, but the other 2.
I'm just teasing.
Artemis and Dragon Breath, whatever his name is.
Those are awesome. I love those names. Artemis and Dragon Breath.
All right. So let's get rid of some of this here.
Zoom this
Sorry,
out.
I'm just gonna move you out of the way momentarily while I
Oops.
get rid of all this junk here.
Yeah, get rid of all that junk.
All that junk is gone. Just remember you killed 8 Terra folk, okay?
Yep. Yep. Won't stand for much when we're killed by a green hag and a flesh golem.
You have little faith. Let's see, do we have a thing for Nanny Pupu? Except actually I kind of feel like it wouldn't be the Nanny Pupu token anymore.
She had a token?
Well, that's what I'm just trying to find if she did. Oh, she does. Yes. Copy that and pop her on the battle mat. There's Nanny Pupu. And then let me get one for the flesh golem. Can we
Her
have
buddy.
flesh golem?
George.
George.
He's of the jungle.
George.
I see you try to sing it. I can't hear you, but I can see you singing it.
I wouldn't want to, offend anyone with my voice.
You're welcome for that earworm, by the way.
Anybody? Flesh golem token? Yes? No?
What? Who?
I just found the Terrafolk token that I couldn't find earlier. That's brilliant.
Well, you could use that.
Fantastic.
Until you find the other one. And then suddenly he makes a transformation.
What the heck, really?
Use Tobias and a rock.
Oh, let me get back to the battle mat.
How big is this flesh golem anyway?
Big enough. Um, 1 sec.
People eye. He's like people size. Or is he like a giant? And he's giant.
Nope, that was Nanny Pupu again. Damn it all. Okay.
You could do a bigger version of Nanny Pupu.
Why can't I just do the thing with the token? That's really annoying.
I don't know. I've got an image of him here. Brrr. On the handout.
The default token is there. Why can't I just... No. So annoying. Alright, let me check one more time. Sorry about this. I just want to check. One more time, see if there is a token for him. There really should be.
There, you said I got clawed by, which I'm gonna guess is this lady here. So I'm gonna put myself right next to her.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys, while I'm looking for this, want to kind of arrange yourselves where...
Were we going towards the group up north, so I was probably behind there?
Sure. Actually, yeah, you're probably right. So if they are up here and we were heading towards them, she popped out and attacked me. I guess I'd be about where I'm at. I guess. I don't know. Nope, you're fine. On your bed, little one. Go on. I know. You want to snuggle. We snuggle after the stream.
This is where my my Roll20 knowledge lets me down, because I know there should be a way that I can snag the token from the character sheet, but I can't figure out how to do it.
Well, you could just use artist. He looks kind of undead in that picture. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Flesh golem, I don't know if that's undead or construct. Probably just construct. But I don't know. I'm not exactly known for fighting flesh golems.
Alright, let's go back here. I might just like use a second Nanny Pupu, actually. And just alter her color a little bit.
That works. I'm a fan of that.
Copy. Paste. Oop. Settings. Tint color.
Getting lots of suggestions from chat right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. All of
From
which
what,
suggest flight.
Run away!
Yeah, pretty much.
So Valia, I think you were kind of somewhere towards the back of the group?
Yes.
Okay. So, like this? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. And then the flesh column is back here. Okay, let me just those hit points as well, so that I don't give that more than... Okay. Alright, cool beans. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so and then the rest of the party is probably actually further away than you are right now. Flippy left kind of back at where you were camping, or is Flippy with you?
He was left
We
back.
picked him up, didn't we?
But we were swinging back around to get him along the way back to the NPC group.
Gotcha. Okay, so Flippy's at the camp area. So Flippy is probably like just kind of off the edge on the edge of the map there. Okay. All right. So then now let's do some turn initiatives. So. Oh, hang on. Let me get that. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Mischief and Nanny Pupu, 14.
Ba-ba-ba. Oh, now the question.
Second
Oh.
Nanny Pupu.
If
Really?
it's a flesh golem, I would imagine they're not very dexterous.
Right. It's kind of... Okay. All right. Yep. And I rolled a 1 and it has a -1. So that's fine. That's great. Okay. No. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. So then Callisto. Actually, that's kind of fairly appropriate because your friends just got, jumped on by by Nanny Pupu and her flesh golem. So how would you like to react to this ambush?
I'm gonna move out of this line. I'll go over here. Actually, if I get here, I can hit either one.
Forgive me, the
And-
turn order looks a little wanky.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Is it not me? Is it Ulfgar?
It is Ulfgar. Sorry.
Well, that's all right.
And,
Okay.
Oh, one other thing on your tokens. Are those your actual hit points or?
Yes.
It is now. I just got hit.
Okay. All right. Just checking. Okie doke.
I'm
So
glad I
Ulfgar.
used 2 hit die to heal up full.
Yeah, me too. I'd be hurting a lot more. What's the terrain like in the area that we're in? That we got ambushed.
Yeah, I mean, you're just kind of running through, you were hustling through the remnants of the village, so it's actually fairly even terrain.
Okay.
It's, kind of pathways and where people would have actually traversed between their huts.
I guess I will try and attack back the hag that slashed me and see if I can potentially return the favor. With a 14.
That misses.
Okay. And that's all I've got.
Uh-oh.
Because I didn't recover any spells.
Okay. All right, then Callisto, over to you.
Then I'm gonna go over here and help Ulfgar. And I'm gonna attack my scimitar.
We're in trouble.
Yup. And
Yeah,
from
that was-
my bonus action, I'll start my flame.
Okay. Cool beans.
Good idea. Flame on.
Okay. Then Valia.
Alright, bonus action rage, and then I will hit this stupid flesh golem back with my javelin.
Okay. Yep.
Nice.
That hit.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got a terrible armor class. 7.
I like
okay.
the sounds of that.
I just yell at him, "You bag of people! I don't know what you are!"
And do you want to bite him as well?
I could try.
It is a meat popsicle.
He is a meat popsicle. Oh.
No.
Wait, that's
I
the
don't
beast.
think.
That was a D6.
Oh, yeah, I rolled the wrong thing. Hold on.
Oh, that hits.
There, and just take the 5 for the d6. Sorry, I did it backwards.
No worries.
Don't you
Right.
add in any kind of modifier on that?
No, because it's bite is offhand.
Oh, okay. So that was your second attack.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm
Okay.
done. I'm not going to move or anything.
Okay.
Try to keep this thing from hitting them.
Alright. So then, The real Nanny Pupu misses with her claw.
Thank goodness.
on Ulfgar.
All right. Well, I do need to ask: would we have been able to determine that this actually is Nanny Pupu, or? I mean,
that's a good point.
or is this just like metagame knowledge that I shouldn't know?
Right. I think. Do you want to make an insight check? See if you
Sure.
have that understanding. It's a very good point. Thank you for.
Fortunately, Valia would be like, I don't care. You're both gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah. You're pretty sure that this is Nanny Pupu pulling some shenanigans. When you look her in the eyes, it's like Nanny Pupu looking back at you. Except instead of being the kind of doddeling old lady, now she's like got this evil glare, like just like the witch from Left 4 Dead, basically.
Nice.
Okay, so Nanny Pupu misses, but her flesh golem is gonna try and slam you again. Valia.
Oh, screw off, flesh golem.
Well, at least it's at half damage.
Yeah, still. Whew.
Okay. And then Ulfgar.
He'll shout while attacking at Nanny Pupu the Green Hag and say, "We did what you asked. Why do you attack?" And he'll slash at her with a natural 1.
Yeah. I hear a slow clap in the distance.
He was actually trying to miss,
Oh yeah. Okay.
part of the whole, why are you attacking us? We did what you asked.
Anything else you want to do? Move? Bonus actions?
No.
Okay. All right, Callisto.
I'm gonna attack my flame blade.
So let's see that.
So that 14 is to hit, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that misses. She ninjas out of the way with speed that an hour ago you couldn't have imagined Nanny Pupu would be able to muster.
By the way, Callisto, your damage shouldn't have the +6 magic in there.
Oh, okay. I'll fix that.
No worries.
I don't know how to fix that.
That's okay. We can just take 6 off the total.
Okay.
But either way, yeah.
Do you want to move or anything, or?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
Okay. All right, Valia.
All right, we're gonna pierce this thing again.
Please do.
That hits.
Oh, thank God.
6. Okie doke.
Oh.
Then hit him again.
She rolled a 1 for
That
natural
hits.
damage. Nice. Come on, super damage. Oh, you rolled 2 1s for damage.
Yeah.
Yay!
To jinx it.
I'm like, oh, I would eat you, but you look so gross for a change.
Yeah, it doesn't look particularly like. Yeah. Also, Ulfgar is like jinxing you. Hashtag blame Ulfgar.
What?
Right.
I'm out of anti-jinxes, okay? Leave me alone.
Alright, Nanny Pupu is going to try and claw you again.
Why?
She's like hissing at you.
Why?
She's like, "Do you know how long it's been since I ate flesh?"
We gave you some. There's a cave
I
full
ate
of
some
it.
a while back, so it's okay.
There's a cave full of it.
Does 13 hit you? Or, sorry, does 12 hit you?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
No, it does not.
Okay. And you dodge out of the way of 13.
You've got this giant flesh thing you can eat. It's not our fault. I'm very grizzly.
I would never eat George.
Oh my god, it has a name. You know what? I forgot to add my strength bonus into my damage for my bite. I'll remember that next round.
Okay.
That's-
Alright, slam attack from the
Oh,
door.
please don't.
Oh,
Please
George, no.
Oh, God.
George! Why, George?
George.
Dear God.
Ouch, George. Very ouch.
Yes, that was very ouch. Yay for half damage.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for this half damage, he'd be wrecking me.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is.
Ulfgar.
Uh,
He's like hissing and spitting at you and clawing at you.
he says, "Stop it! Stop it now! Stop it right now!" He's just like totally unsettled by this entire experience. That this was once a nice old lady that he was trying to take care of.
Yeah, no, she's she's not having any of it. All right. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Callisto.
I will try with the flame blade again.
Okay.
Don't stop. Believe
Oh.
it.
Her armor class.
All right, I have to try something new next time.
Our rolls are just really bad. I mean, that was what, a 9 plus 1. Wait a second. I think that your to hit was still messed up. If you rolled a 9, it should be plus 6, so that would have been
Yeah.
15.
Oh, thank you for catching that.
I was trying to get rid of the 6 for the damage.
You did?
Then I
But it now has a plus 1.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. It's all right.
But it still misses, unfortunately.
Oh.
She's she's this kind of like bony lady that's like she's dodging out of the way of your hits quite a bit. All right, Valia, back up to you.
All right, I'm going into bonus action feeding frenzy. So if I hit, I gain extra 4 temporary points. I yell behind, over my shoulder, "After I'm done with your George, I'm gonna freaking gnaw on your bones, old lady." Oh God, this is what I get for boasting.
No.
All right, one more.
Okay.
At least I hit him with a bite.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, so you get the hit points back. Very good.
Okay, 7
nice.
points.
Yay.
At least I get my temporary points for hitting him with one of them.
Oh, God.
He's so you're taking chunks out of him. He does seem to be like it doesn't seem to be slowing him down a lot, Like
Yeah. I yell, "Back her closer to me so I can hit her, because if I try to go out of his range, he's going to hit me even harder." And y'all get bonuses if you are close to me. So
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah, you'd have to spend your entire turn just withdrawing from him in order to not get hit. So, yeah.
Nanny Pupu's gonna claw at you again, Ulfgar.
Oh no! Stop
This
it!
is super fun.
No!
Oh!
Oh God! No!
Oh no!
That hurts a lot. 17. Ooh. Ulfgar's still up. But he's not looking so good. He's looking a bit panicked.
Alright, Flesh Golem. Slamming Valia again.
Nope,
Ouch.
misses.
We're not doing so hard.
Okay. Alright. Then Ulfgar.
Okay. He's gonna use his bonus action to cast Healing Word on himself with one of his last remaining spells. He only has 2 left, so
Okay.
let's do that. And it's not gonna do it. So, oh wait, yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. I can do that. Just ignore the to hit roll,
Yeah, no worries.
and then roll this. There we go. That's 5 back. That's better than a kick in the face. Oh. And then he'll attack her again. Back witch.
Oh, you hit her.
Oh god. For 8 points of
I
piercing.
better have hit her.
Yeah. Indeed.
I'm
That would
waiting
have been
for it.
scary if it didn't.
I'm not
Okay.
a witch, I'm your wife.
When you slice into it, she hisses.
I bet she does. And it probably hurts me a lot.
Hit.
Ouch. And that's all I got.
Okay.
Can I cast a bonus action healing word on Ulfgar?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you can. Very much. Yes.
How do I know which level I'm at?
It's what level spell you want to, or what level you want to cast it at. If you have slots remaining of first or second, you can cast it at either.
Okay.
6 points. Thank you. 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6. Feeling a bit better. Feeling a bit better.
And then I'm going to try my poison spray.
Okay.
Do it.
She gets a constitution, right? Con saving throw against that.
Yeah.
I think her DC is 14.
Oh, she fails.
Oh, did she?
Darn Skippy.
Oh, yay!
That's 7 points of poison damage. Okay. Cool. Alright, Valia.
I still yell, you haven't got the old lady closer to me yet. I'm still dealing with this thing.
That's
She's very compelling.
yep. Okay, you take some damage. And that bite hits as well. Nice.
Yay.
And as an action, this is gonna hurt so bad. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna back up over here. This is gonna suck, but we have to get her. She's controlling this thing, I'm assuming, so he's gonna get an attack of opportunity on me. Ow.
Yes, yeah.
Rip me! Oh, he
Oh,
just hits!
Uh,
My AC 16. Just hits.
Oh, so rude. So rude.
I'm gonna be turned into a sandwich here in a moment. A dwarf sandwich.
That's fine. It halves it. I'm good with that. It didn't hurt me as bad. Whew.
How are you looking right now? I mean, you're like half health or more or less?
I'm definitely less than half.
Oh, crap. All right.
And that's all.
Right. Nanny Pupu.
No, you go home.
Yeah. No, she will not go home. She
Oh,
will
dear
do
God.
critical hit on you instead.
Oh my God!
Ow.
Where's my ability to have that damage? Crap. What the heck? So that's what, 15?
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shoot.
Good note. I'm close enough within 5 feet
What
of
is
you
it?
to
One,
have
one.
advantage on your melee attack.
22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. It's, are you clicking on my stuff? What is going on?
No?
Okay, it's like acting really weird. All right, hold on a second. I'm just going to do something really stupid here. There we go. Now I can just enter it in because it is like acting really awkward right now.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. That hurt.
Yep. I just watch your life bar go whoop.
Yep.
Alright. I mean, this flesh golem isn't exactly the smartest dude, so I think I'm gonna go. He's just gonna kind of randomize it a little bit. So hang on.
But it's George.
It is George, but he's not exactly, you know.
Flippy, we could use your beak.
Right. Yeah, let him to go bite. Just peck him in the butt.
We just need somebody to throw
Alright.
stones at him or something.
He heads this way. And it's gonna slam into you, unfortunately, Callisto.
Slam attack. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
what's your AC?
It's 13.
Fudge biscuits. Oh.
Really? All right, Ulfgar.
Ulfgar suddenly really wishes that Nerevar was here, and both of his characters.
Big rolls, no whammies.
Yeah, no kidding. So first, how are you looking? By the way, Callisto.
I'm at 14.
Oh, crap. Who to heal? I can heal anybody in
Don't
here.
worry about me. I got a potion still.
Oh God.
I have 10 hit points. So.
You should probably heal yourself.
I know. I'll heal myself. Gosh darn it. Alright, healing word with my bonus action, of course. Level 1, this is my last spell. Ugh. 8. That was a pretty good roll, actually. So that brings me back up to a level that I could still get taken out with. But, at least I get advantage. Right? Right. So I'm gonna attack the Nanster here with my rapier with advantage and hope I get something good. I'll take that 20
Yep, you hit.
and 6 piercing. And yeah. That's all I got. That's it.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Need more actions.
So how many times can I use Healing Word?
As many times as you have spell slots available. Each time you cast a spell, you use up a spell slot.
Oh, okay. So if I have 4 on level and 3 on level 2, and then the cantrips don't count towards that, right?
Correct. And your flame sword, by the way, it's persistent. It's until you let go of it.
Yeah. Okay, which I did.
Oh, you let go of it?
Well, I used the poison. I assume that meant I let go of it.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna take the opportunity to point out that if you shapeshift into something big and burly, you will get the hit points of that big and burly thing.
Oh.
So
I would like to become a crocodile. That's big and burly, right? Or a bear. Have we seen a bear? Can I be a bear?
You could be a bear for sure.
Hey,
I'll be a bear.
You're of the Bear God clan, so that's at least thematic.
Good point.
I think...
Yeah, and I would say that a bear, if you're going for like being a sponge for hit points, a bear definitely has more.
I'll be a bear.
I believe she could become a black bear that would have 19 hit points.
Can I be a brown bear?
Brown bear is challenge rating of 1, which I don't know if she's available for. Hold on. One moment, please, caller. I am learning the ways of the bird. Of the druid. Not the bird.
That's good. At least one of us is.
I'm trying to make it simpler. So, yeah, maximum challenge rating of 1/2, because I think you went with the spell-focused druid instead of the shape-shifting focused one.
Yeah, I think I did.
So then you can become a black bear, which has 19 hit points. But
okay, I'll do that.
These are extra hit points above and beyond yours. So
yes, exactly. And so the bear has, he can make 2 attacks as well. A bear can make 2 attacks. No, could be a lady bear.
It can, but it takes her action to shapeshift.
Yeah, so she could do 1 of the attacks. So, but in general, when you attack as a bear, you can do a bite and a claw.
Yeah.
So
I will do that. Do I just roll a 1d20 then?
1d20 plus 3.
Yeesh. Ow. Oh. Oh. Hey,
I'm not a very effective bear.
it's your first time as a bear. What do you expect?
It is your first time with the bear. Come on. Bear hands. What do I do with these? But yeah, you're kind of a nice beefy bear now.
A beefy bear.
A beefy bear.
That's the best kind of bear. Beefy bears.
So you guys see, Callisto kind of polymorphs into suddenly she starts sprouting fur and her fingers start growing claws and she gets these cute little ears going on and then is a bear. A nice black bear. Super glossy coat, very nice.
Not for long.
Okay. So shifted into a bear, attacked. Do you want to move anywhere, or are you good where you're at?
I'm good for it. Well, no. I'm gonna move.
You know, actually, I can
There.
do here. So you have 19 hit points as a bear. So I'm gonna put. Can you see your bars on your character, or?
Yes.
We can all
Okay.
see our own, I believe.
Okay. Because I just added a blue bar for you.
Okay.
And that's your bear hit points. So okay. All right. So Valia.
Okay, I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, I've seen everything today, so I'm just gonna attack Nanny Pupu. I'm just gonna try to rip into her with my teeth.
Yes,
Nice.
please. Keep it up. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. That is so much better than the one that you got before.
That one misses.
Oh,
Sadly.
that was a good bite.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all for me.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Who did Nanny Pupu attack? Wolfgar, did you manage to hit? Oh, you didn't hit her last time, right? Because you were doing your healing word and.
No, I think I hit her. Let me scroll back a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you
get?
did with your. Yeah, because you had advantage as well.
Yep. I did 8 piercing to her. On your bed. Sorry, I got pug dances.
She's gonna try and claw at you again.
Of course. This is what I get for being nice to an old lady. She missed. Oh,
She misses.
Thank God.
Flesh Golem, however.
Nope. No. No.
Bear.
No.
Oh, what's the bear? Hang on. Let me look at the bear I see.
11.
11?
Yeah.
Why is it always just one more?
Still, that's not even half your health as a bear.
True.
Okay. Alright, Flesh Golem. There we go. Alright, Ulfgar.
All right. Ulfgar says, "That's it. I've had it." And he throws the shield on the ground, pulls his dagger out, and goes for the double attack on Nanny Pupu.
Ooh. Okay. Thoroughly pissed off at Granny.
13 misses with the rapier. So
This is very
let's go with the dagger. 15. Still no?
also miss.
Yep.
Her
Alright,
AC is 16.
So there you go. And his AC has dropped by 2 now. Let me change that. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. He pretty much knew that it's just he's going to get hit no matter what anyway, so.
You staying where you're at?
Yeah, I'm kind of surrounded. I used all of my spells, all of my inspirations. It's pretty much all I've got left at this point. Unless I want to,
Okay.
douse her in perfume. So that's it.
Okay.
Wait,
Valia, out
would
of the
she
corner
be
of your eye, you see
resilient?
Flippy start. Flippy is running
Oh
towards
no! Flippy.
you. Flippy's just busting a move towards you. Alright, Callisto.
I will attack the golem.
Okay. So you get, yep, that hits. So the damage, so you're actually doing 2 attacks as a bear. A bear.
Oh, bears.
So, let's see. So you've got a claw and a bite. And when you make 2 attacks, you do 1 as a bite and 1 as a claw. So your bite is 1d6 plus 2, and your claw is 2d4 plus 2. So, okay, so that's 7 from your bite. And this is on the golem, right?
Yeah, she's attacking
Yes.
the golem.
7 from the bite. And then,
Excuse me.
so, you need to do a second attack roll to see if you hit with the claws.
There we go.
Oh, yep. So that was 6 from the claws. Okay. He's starting to look a little worn down. Well, a little. He's starting to look kind of worn down. He's got like all these bites and scrapes and stabs on him, and it's starting to take its toll. Okay. Valia.
Alright, we're gonna go back at it. I'm gonna tear into her again. You stupid bag of flesh.
Hey, you're
That
shouting.
hits.
Shouting work this time. Oh wow! Did it?
Yep. Okay.
And the second one again did not hit. Jeez.
Hey, you're getting the hits that you're getting are doing some good damage. So
Yeah.
She's gonna claw at Ulfgar again.
I see Flippy. I yell, "Hurry, Flippy! Throw rocks at her!"
oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Still standing. I kind of take a knee in the process, though. I've got the tiniest sliver of health left.
The first golem is gonna slam attack the bear. So what happens, Callisto, when your shape-shifted form is brought to 0 hit points, you shift back to being Callisto again, being a
Okay.
half. So that, unfortunately, is what's going to happen now, because the previous damage plus what he just did brings you to less than the bear's hit points. So you are now Callisto again.
Any damage beyond those hit points roll over into your normal hit points. So,
Okay. So 1 damage.
Yep.
1 damage.
and if you want, you still should have 1 more wild shape ability. You can turn back into a bear if you so desire. You can do that twice per long rest.
Okay.
Like, whoop,
Oh,
whoop, whoop.
twice per short or long rest.
Oh, nice.
Alright, Ulfgar.
So he'll kind of like wipe the blood off of like his face a bit, and he'll just go at it again with the dual attack as best he can. 17
That
hits.
hits. Mm-hmm.
And let's see, damage.
I
7
take it this
piercing.
is on
Yeah,
Nanny.
on Nanny. He's just going after her.
Okay.
And then the dagger. 18.
Yep, that hits.
And it should just be. It's gonna have a +5. Sorry. Oh no, it doesn't. It's proper. So it's just 3 piercing.
Okay. Nanny Pupu's also kind of starting to look a bit like worn down.
Not as worn as I look and feel.
Yeah. Alright, Callisto.
I will turn back into a bear and do my 1.
Re-verify.
Correct.
Re-verification.
Apparently, I'm a really poor bear.
It's that transformation attack. It just it never works out.
Let's go on.
Get the hit points back though, so that's good.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Valia.
Oh,
Alright, same thing. I'm still ripping into her with my teeth.
Okay,
keep it up.
do it.
Ooh.
Ugh. Your other teeth. Wait, you don't get advantage. Doggone it.
I'm gonna use one of my last luck roll.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I actually have 2 left, so I'm gonna do that again. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I only remembered using it once. That's cool. Yay, luck.
Oh.
Boo, luck.
I don't know what's going on now. I'm like, Flippy, biter, please.
Well, Flippy does move in and is going to attack her. 1 second, let me.
Come on, Flipster.
I doubt he's gonna do anything if he hits her, but still.
Are you kidding?
It'd
This
be a
would be
distraction.
awesome if he like critted and then he gets a "How do you want to do this" on her.
So he gets he's gonna have a +4 on an attack with his beak, but he's not quite an adult, so he's gonna do 1d4 plus 2. That's if you want to roll for him.
That's more than me with my dagger.
Oof! Oh, almost hits her.
That's
Okay.
And then the damage is 1d4 plus 2.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll write that.
All right, Nanny Pupu she looks at Ulfgar like with hunger in her eyes, and she's gonna claw at him.
That hits. I'm down.
You're down.
Yep.
Okay.
Even if I had
Alright.
my shield, it would have hit.
See, do we have an unconscious kind of?
Oh, I could do.
icon?
Oh, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that good? I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's fine.
Sorry.
It's better than a big red X.
All right. Golem super confused, attacking the bear again. It's like, you're a bear, you're not a bear, what's going on?
Ow, jeez. Whew.
Golems, man, don't mess around with golems.
We don't want to. It was kind of forced upon us. At least the bear's still bear strong. Bearing with
Bear is still a bear, just about. Alright, Ulfgar,
I'll make
your
my
first death saving throw, please.
So let's see. Can I just click this? Does it do it? Yeah, it does something. Oh, so that's a 1 failure.
Oh boy.
Ulfgar crumples to the ground and looks like he may be bleeding heavily at this point. On your bed. Go on.
Hey, Callisto.
Well, I'm gonna attack.
Do it. Oh, nice.
That hits.
What was the?
I know, I was just like, oh, I forgot what
If
the
you're doing a
thing was.
bite, it's a 1d6 plus 2.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I kept it open as well. I'm an idiot.
I kept it open too. Oh, that makes me an idiot too.
Okay,
And then your claw attack.
that hits.
2d4 plus 2. Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Was it nice enough to get rid of him?
Almost. Not quite, though. He's still got a little life left in him.
He's a construct.
Alright, Valia. You and Flippy.
Alright, I'm still trying to shred this lady with my teeth here. She's old and stuff, but
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that hit.
That's good stuff.
Okay. She is still standing, though.
Ooh.
That misses.
this is Flippy.
Okay. Flippy
He
misses.
didn't hit.
Mhm.
Okay, that's it.
She's
For me.
slippery.
Okay, Nanny Pupu grabs Ulfgar by whatever's handy he's
beard.
wearing. Ulfgar, are you wearing armor?
I am.
Okay. Grabs you by the armor and starts pulling you back towards kind of her hut area. So
I've got leather armor on.
okay. So she's actually trying to move you
I can
in
move
this
myself.
direction.
I can move me if you want. Oh,
So that's
whoopsie. Sorry.
hey, back off. You're dead, remember. Unconscious. Unconscious.
I'm mostly dead.
Did she walk by me? So do I get an attack?
You do. You and Flippy get attacks of opportunity on her.
She's gonna turn me into a flesh golem. I don't like this. No.
Wait, which ones? Hang on. Is the 12 the...
That's mine.
Okay, got it.
And Flippy just misses shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't turn. He's gonna get turned into a flesh golem.
That's her turn. She's doing that. And the flesh golem is gonna slam the bear
Uh-oh.
again because he's kind of a mindless flesh golem. So Callisto, you are unbearified.
All right.
Don't forget, folks, the title of this episode is A Terrible Mistake.
Ulfgar, could you make another death saving throw, please?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh boy.
Oh, natural 20! I'm back at a hit point.
You're back at a hit point. So you kind of literally come to, and you're just being dragged away. Nanny Pupu's face is looking down at you. Her hair is kind of long, stringy hag hair is dangling in your face, and she's like pulling you.
I act like I'm still sleeping. I mean, obviously I can't do anything right now, but I'm sleeping. I act like I'm still unconscious.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and you guys, if you're going to act, obviously, if you're not going to kind of give anything away, then Valiant and Callisto, you're not really aware that his status has changed.
Okay.
So Callisto,
All
you
right.
have a almost dead flesh golem in front of you, and an Ulfgar being dragged away by a hag.
No, I was going to try my poison spray. That didn't work. I suppose he is a flesh golem.
It needs to make a con save. It just automatically happens.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That thing's
Hang on one
pretty
second.
dumb and not very. Yeah.
He actually is immune to poison.
Oh.
Oh.
You're right. Because he's a flesh golem, he has some immunities, one of them being poison.
So as the giant rainbow shows up, the more you know.
Well, then for my bonus action, I am going to heal myself. A little bit. I think that was my last one.
Okay. All right. Valia.
Alright, I'm running over to her.
Flippy's
Yeah.
gonna knock you.
And Flippy's gonna chase me, and I'm gonna
Yep.
tear into her again with my teeth.
Okay. That hits.
Nice.
Okay. She's still standing, but is beginning to have second thoughts about dragging off. That misses emotionally.
Here's
Flippy, do it.
fuck, Flippy,
No.
come on! But we're trying to get her down a little bit at a time. Alright, I think that's it for us.
Do you want me to make some kind of performance check to see if she knows that I've awoken or not?
Hang on one second. Yes, I do. Let me look. One moment. Can you make a deception?
Oh, that works.
You try and kind of deceive her, right? To
Sure.
think that you are
A big
alive.
8.
Oh, hang on. Let me see what Nanny Pupu's inside.
My attempt at trying to stay half asleep is I loll my tongue out, and I keep one eye open, and it's like really bad.
Insight is wisdom. Okay, she's gonna make a little wisdom saving throw against that.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she believes you.
Oh,
She's so excited about the idea of eating dwarf that she's willing to overlook the beady eye that's looking up at her. But actually, I mean, this is her turn. She stops dragging you,
Yeah.
and she takes an action to kind of disengage. And then she makes a dash for in the direction that she was dragging you after getting slapped by Valia that last time with the javelin. That hurt quite a bit. So she's out of here basically. So you see her kind of hastily, or as hastily as she can after disengaging from you guys, moving away. She runs, and she's within kind of range of this. She runs back towards her hut. And you kind of, for a moment, you think she's going to go in her hut, but she doesn't. She goes just past it and jumps into
the
the
hole?
big hole that was in the ground.
okay. I got you, lady. I got you, old lady. You wait.
Oh shoot.
So that's her action. So she's run off and is now in a big hole in the ground. The flesh golem, unfortunately, is still hanging out and following his general orders. So is going to slam attack the only thing close to him, which unfortunately is Callisto.
That's no good.
I am at 0.
You're at 0?
Oh, she's
Oh, because he
unconscious.
just hit. Oh, crap. Okay. So you dropped now. Crap. Okay.
Yep.
So what this means is, as well, yep. So you're unconscious. You're not dead. But when it rolls around your turn, you need to roll a d20, and I think that should be on your character sheet as a death saving throw.
Okay.
If you fail 3 death saving throws in a row, then you are truly dead. But if you roll a natural 20 like Ulfgar did, then you go back to 1 hit point. Or if you succeed 3 death saving throws, then you also regain consciousness. So that's kind of how that part works. So that's its turn now. Ulfgar, you see Callisto kind of crumple to the ground. And you see Nanny Pupu's running off in the opposite direction.
Yeah, this is going horribly wrong.
But she's kind of limping away, actually. As fast as she can.
And she had disengaged. Oh, that makes me so mad.
Let me... Oh, that's not really going to help.
What do you do, Mr. One Hit Point Man?
Yeah, no kidding. So Ulfgar would use half of his movement to get up. He would then move over, grab both weapons, and try and double stab the flesh golem in the back, roaring as loudly as he can in the process, because after seeing Callisto go down.
Okay.
So, come on. Dang. Oh, God. And the dagger. There's not going to be much damage even if it is. Well, hey, it hits.
Yay.
I'll take... some damage is better than no damage. 2 piercing. There you go. So I do 2 piercing damage to the flesh golem.
And she kind of makes sense for a mostly dead guy. You're mostly dead all day, you know.
Oh, brother.
Okay. And you staying there? I take it?
Yeah, I used up all my movement to get there, really. I mean, I could move 3 more feet, I think. 2.5. I was assuming I used up the last 3 feet just picking up the weapons, so...
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Alright, then on to Callisto. Callisto, your first death saving throw. Oh, and you succeed. Nice.
Yay!
Oh, good. So that's a positive success. Actually, I need to eliminate my health failure. Yes.
Okay. Valia.
I guess I don't have a choice. I want to chase after her, but these two have been down, so I'm just going to try to finish off this golem.
Darn inconvenient friends.
Yep, that hit.
Get down.
Oh, he's
Come on.
ooh, so close to death.
Come
That also hits.
If the stream suddenly goes out, it's because the dog tripped on the cord. Sorry.
Valia, how do you want to do this?
I'm just going to rip into him the best I can with my teeth and just rip him apart into pieces.
Oh, thank goodness.
It definitely does not taste good, but
Yeah, no.
but yeah, he starts as you shaking him, he starts coming apart at the seams a little bit, and just chunks of him kind of end up on the ground, and he loses any life that he had left in him.
As soon as I'm done with that, I'm going straight for the hut with my torch. I'm going to pick my torch up off the floor because I'm assuming I probably dropped it. I'm lighting her hut on fire. And then I'm going to go and start. You're going to see me just kind of, without saying anything, I'm going to start gathering a bunch of brush and put it beside this well.
Okay.
I'm going to start making this big brush pile around the well, making it, kind of going up over the edge.
Okay. So, Nanny Pupu is doing what she's doing. You guys don't really know what she's up to. Ulfgar, you, Mr. One Hit Point Man, what would you like to...
I need to ask Valia something. So, this isn't me asking you as Ulfgar or anything. I'm asking you, where are you keeping your greater healing potion?
It's in my pouch.
Okay.
Tight
Then,
against my hip.
Ulfgar would go over here to Callisto and try and stabilize her. I don't know what I need to do for that. I don't know if I roll a medicine check, I think.
Yeah, I think you need to make... Do you have anything, any kind of medicine kit or anything you can use to stabilize?
I've got an ink pen, a map case, dagger, sealing wax. I could try sealing her up with some sealing wax. I've got soap. I don't know. I just tried, tearing some gloves or something like that, trying to staunch the wounds or whatever, just to stop her from bleeding.
You could try the. I guess I'm out. Never mind.
What I want to look at is if you need to have a healing kit in order to stabilize somebody.
I think you just do a medical roll and to be able to stabilize. It used to, the old rules you used to have to have a first aid kit, but I don't think you have to do that anymore. I think it's just a medical roll.
Yeah, I think the medical kit will instantly allow you to stabilize, I think, at this point in time.
Ah, okay. All right, then, yeah, do you want to roll a medicine check? See how you do?
Well, I will give it a try.
The thing is, I don't know what the
13.
is. Hey, mister, I have the players.
I'm looking. I will look up the stabilizing stuff, and if she's not stabilized, then I would shout for the healing potion that Valia had.
Unfortunately, being in rage mode and being really pissed off, I saw both my party members fall. That's why I just completely walked off and started doing what I was doing.
Well, it'd probably be a miracle that you hurt him, because he's not exactly in the best shape anyway.
Yeah, I'm continuing. You just see me piling up brush and stuff around, and it's falling in, trying to put it... I'm just chunking stuff into the well at this point. Now that I've built up this like small pyre around the mouth of this thing.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's not under medicine. Let's look up stabilizing. Do.
I guess while he's doing that, I'm gonna get a big ball of a brush. I'm gonna light it on fire, and I'm gonna throw it down the well, and I'm gonna light everything around it on fire and step back.
All right, hang on one sec. I'm just gonna have a look.
You can use your action to administer first aid to an unconscious creature and attempt to stabilize it, which requires a successful DC 10 Wisdom Medicine check, which I got 13. So she is stabilized. She stopped bleeding out.
Okay, awesome.
So no more death saving throws are needed.
Okay.
She's still unconscious, though.
Okay, got it. So no more death saving throws, but you still. Okay, so then, Valia, you're doing what you're doing. Ulfgar, are you going to? I mean, once you've got Callisto kind of stabilized, are you going to do anything else, or?
I don't know. I'd pretty much just stay with her at this point and just watch Valia doing her thing. I don't know what she's doing.
Okay. All right, then I'm just going to clear this turn order out now that everybody's stable for now. And we can come back to it if we need it. So Valia, you've got this big pile of brush beside the... you see Nanny Pupu's hut is kind of going up in flames. The hut itself is animal skins over bones, so the hut itself doesn't light very well. But all the junk that she had inside it is burning away quite merrily. So, and then you've got this big pile of brush next to the well. So can you describe, what you're doing with that? You're lighting it on fire and then...
Yeah, I put a bunch around the mouth of the well, kind of built it up around the walls and over the hanging lip of it. And then I gathered up a bunch of extra and lit it on fire and pushed it in to the well, and then lit the rest of it on fire around it.
Okay. All right. When you push the first kind of bundle or first chunk of it in, you see it fall. Let me see if there's a description about how deep it's going to fall. It doesn't actually fall that far. Probably about 20, 30 feet, you're guessing. And then you hear a hiss and steam and smoke all kind of issues forth as the burning brush has obviously hit water.
Okay.
And you get a good view. I don't think anybody's really stopped to look down at before.
No.
But you get a really good view of it now that you're there kind of chucking stuff that's creating light. And you can see all the way down the walls of it. It's all kind of brick lined, actually. And it looks like kind of an old school cistern. So big kind of water container. And it's from what you can see in between the bits of burning brush and before they go out, the water down there looks pretty gross.
Okay, well, I see in the water, I'm going to yell at Flippy, Flippy, gather rocks and chunk them in the well. I'm just going to start picking up the heaviest boulders that I can pick up and start throwing them in there.
Okay.
You got to come out sometime, old lady.
Ulfgar
I'll just keep throwing them in.
Starts ravaging through Callisto's pack looking for that urn.
Okay.
And pulls it out and says, "Healing potion."
I was waiting for that.
I think it does, doesn't it? Isn't that one of the things that it...
I don't remember. I'm guessing.
It's any liquid that you can summon.
Hang on. There's a...
Not sure on the limits, but...
It's worth a try one way or another. If it spits out mayonnaise, I swear to God.
Nothing happens, unfortunately.
Oh, do I recall that it does any kind of healing stuff like that?
You haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Okay, then I'd leave her there, and I'd go over to Valia and try and like ravage the or salvage the healing potion out of her pouch, trying to tell her that I'm getting that for Callisto.
Let's see, my rage lasts 1 minute, so it'll end soon.
Yeah, it's probably.
Probably almost out. So.
I would say so. After gathering all the stuff and lighting it on fire, and lighting her hut on fire as well, it's probably getting pretty.
All right. I guess I see Ulfgar, and I'm like, "What are you doing? We need to get her out of there, or put these rocks on top of her."
I need healing. Callisto's still unconscious. Give me that potion you've got.
All right, I'll hand him the potion.
And I'll hobble back to her as quickly as I can.
I'm gonna continue putting giant rocks in the well, while I have light around it.
Sure. And it is actually, this was the last watch, so the first kind of light of dawn is beginning to creep up at the horizon as well.
I start looking for Gandalf.
Picture Flippy tossing little rocks into
Beak and just kind of shoving them towards them.
You did teach him to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so eventually you kind of run out of rocks. And you've chucked quite a few in there, but you're gonna have to start going kind of further afield now if you want to keep.
I just start throwing everything that's close by that hasn't been burned up yet that I caught on fire. I'm just gonna start chunking it in there.
I make sure to stay out of her reach.
Dwarf.
I give the greater healing potion to Callisto. I administer it.
Okay. You want to roll for that?
I don't remember how much it gives. Is it? I know a healing is 2d4 plus 2. Is greater or 2d4 plus 2? Is this 4d4 plus 4? I think.
One moment.
Caller.
Oh, come on now. That was potion of greater healing is 44 plus 4.
All right. So
that's at least 8.
4d4. Oops. Plus 4. Rolling the dice. Callisto gets 15 hit points.
Yay!
And you wake up sputtering with a dwarf, a very beaten up, bloodied looking dwarf who's got one eye kind of bruisily closed over you, smiling halfway.
Is it over?
Only for the moment.
Oh.
Come now, get your feet.
But I think I could just lay here for a little longer.
You can see Callisto. Valia is just chucking stuff in this cistern.
And there's a dead flesh golem next to us.
Mm-hmm.
Like directly next to us.
Yeah, he's kind of in chunks. You see the head is like off lolled to the side. His eyes are open and pale, looking at you.
I don't know what she's doing, but should we put the bodies in there too?
Yeah. I don't want to give her any more ammunition against this. She's used.
And you see as well, Nanny Pupu's hut is kind of, by this point, as things inside are kind of starting to burn out, and there's a fair amount of smoke issuing out from the hut.
Meanwhile,
still some stuff on fire.
The NPC camp.
What is she doing?
The hag ran into the pit over there, and she's just burning things and throwing it down and being angry. I don't know.
Well, we could just watch. Let her do her thing. I'm
and
just
her
gonna lay
field
here.
of crops, it was just rocks, right?
Her field of crops. No, there were some like root vegetables in there. They were pretty like sparse and really.
Okay. So I walk over and I just start everything that I see since I ran out of stuff to throw in there. I'm just lighting it on fire. All her crops, everything, anything that will catch on fire. So I'm trying to get her out of there. So I want to kill her.
You've got a slashing weapon, right, Callista?
I've got a scimitar.
Yeah.
Fire sword.
Well, it's regularly a scimitar, though, right? For
Yeah.
slashing. Then I'm gonna say let's dismember this thing just to make sure she can't reanimate it.
Okay, sure. I'd love to do that.
You've got the weapon for it.
All right, I'm gonna dismember it into as many pieces as possible.
Okay. Valia, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, shoot.
Let me check the DC. Okay, one sec, let me see. Where did that go? There it is. Got too many things. Uh,
I hear the tick-tocks.
so you take 4 points of psychic damage.
Ouch. Wasn't me.
Well, if I'm burning her root vegetables, they probably weren't actual root vegetables. Just saying.
How are you looking, by the way? I'm assuming that you've been doing okay, health-wise.
I'm at 19 out of 51.
All right,
You know.
so you're still the strongest amongst us, health-wise.
Sadly, yeah. I look around and I just kind of huff after everything's on fire, and I kind of walk over to Ulfgar, and I mean, like I tried to flush her out, but she's not coming out.
Well, perhaps we should go get the others, have them help us, because I don't think we're in any situation to really do much about it.
I think we should, because we really need to heal up. You guys definitely need to heal up. It's daytime. She didn't change until it got dark, so I'm gonna assume that she's probably not gonna come out of there until it turns dark again. So we can go back to where Dragon Beak and then Ugly Guy is, and we'll hang out with them, since they were such helps.
We could go and get them if you want to keep an eye to make sure she doesn't escape.
Arthas and Dragon Beak, we'll go check them out.
Or shall we all just go?
We should all just go. Nobody should stay here, because if she's already made one flesh golem, it may take a while. Looking at it, it looks like she had to stitch it together, and that's probably what happened to her village. So we probably should all just go.
Well, she's got a lot of stitching ahead of her at this rate.
I think I did a pretty good job of shredding most of the body, and then what you guys did. So we should probably head back over the skull wall. We should have never came here.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think it wasn't the Terra folk that killed all these people.
Yeah, no, but nonetheless, Terra folk are pests anyway, and I just kind of walk off towards like the wall.
As you guys are walking away, you hear from the cistern a whistle.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'd like you, could you all make a perception check for me, please? So Ulfgar and Callisto, you see kind of on the horizon heading towards you from the edges of the closest edges of the jungles. There's something flying towards you. Actually, multiple things flying towards you. As you look closer and closer, there's between 5 to 10 things flying towards you.
Not all the Terra folk were in the cavern. We need to take cover quickly. I think that may be them on their way to us.
I just say to them, this day gets better and better.
They don't look that big, as Terra folk. They look like they're kind of small things. That's why you're having trouble really seeing what they are.
So it's the children.
They're small.
Dear God. Small things like human size, like our friend that we ran into before, the Aarakocra.
Smaller than that.
Bats! I don't like bats. Let's go.
I still don't want to get swarmed by a bunch of flying baby dinos either, so...
Well, the shelter that was there is kind of gone now.
Let's head for the nearest shelter we can.
You should head to the other group.
Yeah, in their
I'm just
direction.
gonna start going. Yeah, I'm just gonna start going back towards where the other guys are. Arthur and Dragon Dude.
Dragon Dude. As you make your way further, you kind of can look over your shoulder and see these flying things heading towards the cistern. And I don't know if you guys are ready for this. They look so cute. And this is what you see.
Oh!
Are you kidding? She's summoned flying monkeys.
She's a freaking wicked witch of the west. I mean, come on.
Dear God.
But they are really cute.
They are really
So
cute. I'd want a flock of them as well.
They might.
I don't want to kill
They might hug. You never know. They might hug.
Yeah. Hug my face and scrape it off.
That's kind of what you see, and you can kind of. They're not to the cistern yet, but kind of in the next couple of rounds they'll be there.
1 second.
I look at you guys and I'm like, they better not help her out of that. I will kill all those fuzzling things. I'm just gonna start walking back a couple, just get a little bit closer, just to watch, because I'm like angry that she's missing. And these things are coming. I'm like,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you see them kind of like they're hovering above the cistern, and some of them are kind of landing on the edge and looking down, but none of them are going down into it.
Okay.
I just yell out, "Don't you let her out of there!"
They kind of turn and look at you, and some of them like, you know, like a monkey screech, you know.
Can I use my speak with animals for the day?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm not gonna get any closer just in case, but I'm gonna the closest one to me, I'm gonna use it on, and I'm gonna ask, what are you doing here?
Let me look at their intelligence.
Yeah, hopefully they're not as dumb as Flippy. Sorry, Flippy, but you're kind of dumb.
They're gonna be like.
Actually, sadly, I think his intelligence is higher than mine.
They're gonna be like, poop.
Okay.
Alright. Food? Water? No, you don't want to do that.
And so one of them says, "We've been summoned."
I tell them, that lady is bad. She's evil. She's mean.
And they say, "But she is mother."
Can you pull her out of there for me so I can talk to her?
You see the monkey kind of look down on the sister and look back at you. She's heavy.
Yeah, she's heavy. Can you put rocks in there for me?
The monkey kind of looks at you like, what?
It's funny. I'm kind of looking at Valia like that same way because all I'm hearing is her making cute
I'm
little
like
monkey
squawking
noises.
and making noises. I'm like, you want to help mother? Put rocks in there.
Chi 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 chi.
You see him kind of like, this doesn't make any sense to him. He just kind of shakes his head. "We'll wait for mother," he says.
I just look at them. I'm like, I just mumble to myself really low, please don't make me kill you. How many of them are there sitting around there?
There are about 9.
Jesus.
I take a couple steps closer, and I tell it, where did you come from?
The jungle!
Really smart critters.
I'm just kind of like stuck at what to do now, because I'm like, I feel like if I get any closer, they're gonna attack me, and they look like they probably could hurt me in a pack. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my chances. I'm gonna get a little bit closer, and I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna pull out a piece of dried fish and tell them friend and hold it out.
Ulfgar draws his bow. Doesn't knock an arrow, but draws his bow out.
You hear this cackling from the cistern, and the hag's voice says, "Stupid lizard!" And I'd like you to make another wisdom saving throw, please.
Jesus.
Same one.
You take another 4 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
I'm like, hey, why don't you come out of there and we'll talk about what happened? You always run afraid?
And she says, my monkeys are smarter than you.
Really?
And
they don't seem like they're that smart.
Make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. She's just gonna take you out at this rate.
Oh, hang on. I need to
She's gonna
check
slowly chisel my health down.
Can you breathe underwater?
Actually, I can.
What is where is your spell DC, Nanny Pupu? Good lord.
It's 2.
Right. What the fluff?
Maybe look up the green hag instead.
Maybe.
Do you have a way of attacking at range, Callisto?
Yes, you managed to. That one, you don't take damage from.
I do, but I'm like really far away. I suppose I could start heading back.
No, that's all right. Go and get the others. I've got range.
Okay.
I've got enough range here that I might be able to help if needed.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna be dumb at this point. I'm getting closer to the well.
Jesus.
Be fixing to get flocked by monkeys, but you know.
Oh god.
Nanny Pupu, you hear the voice just cackling with laughter. She says, you can't even control yourself. Make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. And thus Valia died, and her legend lived on.
And then she says, "Attack her, my pretties!"
Crap.
Because seriously, you can't have flying monkeys and not say "my pretties."
Yeah.
And all the monkeys, jump up into the air. They leap and take flight, and they're going to attack you. So they fly at you and are going to start trying to bite you.
I shoot them all.
Am I? How close am I to the lip of the well? Am I like basically right at it at this point?
Yeah, you're pretty close.
I'm just gonna jump in.
Okay.
Monkeys in the air. I'm jumping in. What else? I'm risking it already.
Just put the spear facing down.
Yeah, spear out, jump in, shield,
down.
spear, jumping in. I'm
Okay.
coming after her.
I'm gonna give the monkeys kind of a bit of a chance to get. Hang on, let me see what their dex is. 2, so they do kind of have. Their dex is +2, I should say. So they do have. So I'm gonna give a few of the monkeys a chance to get a bite on you as you're doing this. So that one misses.
That one just hit.
Alright, and that one totally misses. So this one does 1 piercing damage. So one of them manages to get a bite on you before you dive into the water.
Monkey madness.
Yeah, monkey madness. Ah, that's where it really comes from.
You think you're a flying monkey.
Rabid monkeys.
Let's see. The water is really murky. And while you've been chucking rocks in it, it's still deeper than you are tall. But you're so you're in this 15-foot wide kind of space that has a bunch of junk in it, and it's a brick-lined kind of tube that's filled with water. So you really can't. And do you have any kind of? I mean, even if you'd had a torch with you, right? It's not going to work in the water.
Yeah, I would have went out. Yeah.
So let's have a look here. But you mentioned you can breathe in the water from your Is that from your crocodile?
From both.
Okay. Oh, cool. Then yeah, you're fine to stay underwater, obviously, but you can't really see what's going on down there, and you are in a tangle of half-burnt branches, bits of huts,
On my rocks.
root vegetables, bits of fence from around the root vegetable garden. I mean, anything that you can imagine to have chucked in there is in there with you.
You've made your bed.
So you're in the water. What would you like to do?
I'll feel around the edges as best I can to see if there might be maybe an opening, or maybe I can find her by chance poking around, or
A golden retriever appears.
Why did I just close that? I hate it when I do that.
It's like magic.
A magical golden retriever. Oh, he's a good boy.
So
Doggo.
okay, so can you I mean, you're not really. I mean, you're feeling kind of a lot of junk in the water with you, basically. And otherwise, though, it is silent. Aside from you splashing around, like there's no more insults, basically, coming from our friend Nanny Pupu.
I just laugh. I'll surface and I'll laugh and say, okay, this is how you want to play it. I'll see if I'll try to get out of the thing. I know I'm going to take attacks, but I'll climb out and I'll start killing monkeys if I have to.
Aww, but they're cute.
So as you're climbing out, Nanny Pupu's going to take an attack on you.
That's what I was wanting. So I knew where she was at, basically.
So she misses. Because she can't see too good in all this junk either.
So I'm able to see where she came from.
Kind of. I mean,
like a basic idea of where.
So I mean, she didn't hit you. Is
right.
Kind of half the problem, right? So you kind of you feel water movement beside you. Is basically kind of what's going on. So you can in that general direction you could attack you're going to be disadvantaged because of the water and not really knowing where she is in amongst all the junk.
I roll twice and then take the lowest.
Yeah, I mean that's already.
Yeah.
Oh. Luckily for Nanny Pupu, you missed. So yeah, you kind of swing out at her and don't connect with anything fleshy.
I'll give it a go. I'll just kind of slowly poke around if I have to.
Stabby, stabby.
Okay. Make an investigation is probably the best way to do this. See if you can find her in amongst all the junk.
My investigation is so bad.
Oh my gosh, yes it is.
It's a -1 already, so...
Alright, she's going to try and attack you again with claws. She's also going to be at disadvantage. That looks like it misses.
Okay. You may do another investigation or try to attack.
It's up to you. If you want to try and investigate where she is, then you'll have a much better chance of succeeding at your attack. But it's not going well. So are you underwater completely at this point?
No, I'm kind of bobbing around at the surface. Kind of up and down right along the surface.
Okay. Some monkeys are going to try and bite you.
Stupid monkeys.
1, 2, 3. They all suck.
Are there any monkeys flying around the top of the well?
Sorry, what was that?
Are there any monkeys flying around the top? Like I can see them.
Yeah, they're dive bombing me in the water.
I would like to shoot. I would like to shoot them.
Feel free to shoot a monkey.
I would like to shoot all of them with my
all the monkeys.
special barrage shot. 12.
Let's see what their AC is. That is their AC.
Yay.
So you do hit a monkey
for 7 points of piercing damage.
And he drops. It drops.
Here's something to hit the hag with.
Did it drop in the well with me?
Yep, a little monkey body comes flying and splat.
I just look and I laugh. I was like, ha! Stupid monkeys.
I think halfway towards getting the other people, I decided to turn around and make my way back.
My next investigation.
So Nanny Pupu's going to take a turn before you investigate again. So she's kind of done trying to. Oh, actually, no, that's a cantrip. So she can. Okay, so she's going to claw at you, and then she's going to use a cantrip. She misses with the claw, but she says, "That will be your friend soon." And I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw again.
Doggone it.
Okay, I just accidentally put the whole flapping macro in there. Let's just do this. 1d4. And you take 2 points of psychic damage.
So where's Flippy? Did Flippy go back towards the monkeys? I'm sure somebody could use some Flippy. Help.
Kind of like.
I thought Flippy was kind of over with us.
Yeah, he was with you guys. I took off, but I stopped halfway, and he was walking towards you guys.
Yeah, I think the furthest I can do anything is like 60 feet.
Did I get anywhere with my investigation?
You have you have a general idea of where she's at, so you feel like you could make an attack. It's still going to be a disadvantage, but her armor class is going to be a normal armor class instead of. That hits.
Oh, I forgot to. I was just going to go ahead and rage, but I didn't.
I wouldn't worry about it. Oh.
That's why I should have used my last rage.
You definitely connect. Your javelin. You feel your javelin connect with something soft and squishy, and you hear like a kind of burbling scream from under the water. Screech.
Oh, and can I get close enough, like follow this javelin down to bite her? I think that'd be too.
Yeah, sure. I'll allow. Yeah. See if you can finish her.
Found her.
Right. Like the worst kind of Marco Polo.
Marco.
That's probably gonna miss.
Was there any bonus for that, or?
Not for the unarmed attack, but wouldn't she have disadvantage being in the water, murky, and tangled, and?
Wait, what? Wouldn't she have disadvantage? Huh?
Yeah, you're the one doing the attack. So even unarmed, you still get to add your strength to an unarmed attack, whether it be biting or otherwise.
But it's the second attack.
Yeah, it's my secondary.
To hit. This is a to hit. It's just on the damage.
Oh, it's the damage that you don't get to add. The
Yeah.
bonus. Okay. So that would have hit them probably, right?
So I do go ahead and add the +5 to. Okay, I thought it was the other way. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Okay. So yeah, that hits. How do you want to do this again?
Nice.
So I got her with my bite. So I'm just gonna rip her throat out. Just rip her throat out, fling her in the air, and then crawl my happy butt out of there.
Nice.
So you clench your teeth around Nanny Pupu's neck and just kind of tear away, and her body goes limp immediately, and so you tossing your body, trying to toss her body out, or?
Yeah, I wanna pick it up over my head and try to toss it out at the monkeys.
Okay.
Here's your mother.
Which I'm still shooting at them, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and shoot another one?
We forgot about them.
Yes.
These poor monkeys. Not their
15.
fault. I'm pretty sure that hits.
7 points of damage.
There goes another one.
Squeak.
These poor monkeys.
I'm just like dodging monkeys.
As you toss her body out, you see them all kind of like very disturbed by the fact that their mother is dead, and they start screeching to each other. It's really loud, actually, even though there's only 7 of them left, and they fly away as fast as they possibly can, basically.
Good.
Yeah, I'm climbing out and I'm yelling, "You better run, you motherless monkeys!" I'm gonna search her body.
Okay.
I'd still like to try and take another shot at them as they fly off.
Aw, really?
I want to make sure that they don't come back.
You're so mean.
It's going to be a disadvantage for long range, I'm sure. So.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Big meanie.
I know. Somebody had to do it. Well, 13, so.
That hits, I'm pretty sure, doesn't it?
Really?
Yeah, their poor little AC was only 12.
5 points of damage.
There goes another one. Poor little body.
I feel no remorse for these monkeys. They were leaping at me.
Little furry body. Look at that little cute face, though.
They're flying off like a bird eating Alka-Seltzer. Poof.
Elfgar says, "I've got us some dinner."
Well, that one fell beyond the plateau. But yes,
still
there
a
were
couple
2 dead monkeys on the plateau. If you are so inclined.
And Ulfgar just kind of collapses on the ground a bit.
So on her body, and she actually doesn't have a lot like on her, especially like and she's got like the toothy kind of necklace going on. She's got kind of
on your tooth.
the skull, it's like a skull totem. Kind of, it's not natural skull, it's like a totem shaped like a skull. There's also around her neck. And then she's got a rope belt with some pouches with various kind of components in them. But aside from that, she is kind of as you would expect from a hag. She's got the long stringy hair, half her neck is missing, a pallid kind of looking skin color. Yeah, and she's just her clothing is kind of raggedy, you know.
I'm just gonna walk over and gather some brush, put it on top of her, and light a torch and throw it on her and walk away.
She's a bit soggy, but eventually she goes.
Just want to make sure she doesn't come back by chance.
It's a double tap.
Yeah. And I walk back towards the party, shaking my head because she is, the psychic damage. I'm like, oh, I got a headache. I hate monkeys. I hate old ladies. Like the whole time, just spitting. The taste in my mouth, just spitting on the ground.
Well, Nanny Pupu is no more.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. So let's meet up with the rest of the sleepers and take another rest. I don't want to go anywhere for the next day.
Yeah, I'm like, so Arthur and Dragonbeak. Did y'all like that show? Did y'all enjoy sitting in the nice reserved seats over here?
Arthur and Dragonbeak. Oh gosh.
Dragonbait looks at you and you smell. What do you smell?
Pork rinds.
What the heck? It's kind of like a lemony smell. It's a little bit lemony. There's a little tiny bit of baked bread in there as well.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I know, it was impressive, huh? And just kind of walk off. Not knowing what it means, I just kind of make something up.
Yeah. Ulfgar's still just kind of barely trudging around with his 1 hit point.
Oh, I tell Ulfgar, your dead monkeys are in the well, by the way, if you want to eat them.
No, I'm not going after those.
They were referring to her as mother, by the way, when I talked to them.
Right. Okay. Wait. Who's the father? I don't want to know. Never mind. I didn't ask.
We've seen big dinosaurs. I don't even want to know.
Artist kind of looks at Dragonbait and goes, yes, I know.
So Ulfgar relates the entire tale of everything. Well, we've already actually met up with them and told them what was going on, but I guess it just kind of tells them the stuff that he experienced, and then I'd imagine Valia and Callisto fill in any blanks, considering that 2 out of 3 of us were out at different times.
I'll ask, I'll turn to Artist and I'll ask him, so, do you happen to know, like, maybe have an idea of what might have been going on there, which is why you guys wouldn't go any further? Or were you really that scared?
He's like, when somebody builds a wall of skulls, you tend to pay attention.
No, it's about
That doesn't exactly say open for visitors to me.
I just tell him, it's all about adventuring. And I'm just going to go sit by a fire and lay down.
He looks at Ulfgar and goes, is that what you call it to Ulfgar? He's looking at you like mostly dead. Adventuring.
Ulfgar'd say, well...
Like, I'll stick to my way of adventuring. Thanks very much.
The saying is older and wiser. I definitely say I feel older.
He's like, you look it.
I tell Artist, you know how we killed the Terra folk? And I point at Ulfgar. He talked them to death, and they just fell over. I laugh.
Ulfgar just puts his head down. He's pretty much done. He's not going to argue with anything.
We're all like beaten and bruised. I'm still like, throwing jokes.
let's see. I want to see if
Oh, and I toss the Terra folk hand at Flippy. Here, Flippy, a new toy.
he catches it midair and tosses it up again by himself and catches it again, and then kind of shakes it around a bit.
There are some flying monkeys if he wants to play.
Oh, I can stuff that. I know leatherworking. I can dry that out. I could probably stuff it.
Taxidermy.
So Dragon Bait comes
Taxidermy.
over to you, Ulfgar, and shows you kind of he's got like a bit of a medical kit. So he kind of shows you this, and and then he starts kind of taking it apart, and he seems to be interested in helping you out with your wounds there.
It would be appreciated.
I look over. I'm like, "You're a good guy, Dragon Bait." I just kind of roll back over, kind of like still holding my head, like, ugh.
Okay, so I think that's probably where we'll leave it actually for today. It's been quite a busy day, lots of combat. You guys fought off all those Terra folk, and then
I can't believe we lived through all that with
Nanny
party
Pupu.
members missing, NPC party members missing,
and the flying monkeys.
and the flying monkeys.
Ooh, we were dropping.
I'm so glad their rolls were low, because I was just like, oh my god, they're just gonna pick me up and take me off somewhere and drop me.
Yeah, they were. I think if you hadn't been diving in the well, it would have been. It probably would have taken you, because they had group tactics as well, where
Yeah.
they would have given each other advantage, and but being in the well gave it kind of tight quarters where only a few.
It's
of
like
them
a pack of chihuahuas.
flying chihuahuas.
Flying chihuahuas.
Nah, they're much cuter.
Those last investigation checks, man, they saved me. They really saved.
Gosh.
I had a feeling, had I not found her, she probably would have finally rolled a good roll and got me good.
We really need to get you some glasses.
Or just don't dive into murky water.
All right. That I've already filled with debris and things that can tangle you up.
She's already part crocodile. She's supposed to be in the dark, murky water.
I'm from the swamp, a part crocodile now. Well, that's my spirit, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. So are we resting up, please, for another entire day?
Please.
Would be great.
Nothing else happens, right? Right?
Outside
Right, no.
of the
Artists and Dragon Bait will do a fine job looking over you as you take a nice long breath.
Oh, thank you. I'm not taking any watches. No.
We're all like laying there, like, Callisto's like been asleep for like an hour. It's just like, I'm done. Yay, crazy party members.
All right. So I guess that's it then, yes?
Yes,
All
that
right.
is it for today.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up and for coming out to watch us collapse several times. Thank you, all players, for also dying and not dying at the same time. So
Once I didn't take a dirt nap. Yes.
We're going to try and plan out some stuff for the future so that you guys will know maybe slightly more in advance when we're planning on streaming. So hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Thanks again, everyone, for coming out, and good night. Bye.
See ya. Bye.